What's going down, T Subs and T Squad? So one person up in here, that's Miss L Teddy. Now I don't know where all of the other lay-hoes at, but the lay-hoes gonna get here when the lay-hoes get here, because that's just what lay-hoes do. But what's going down, y'all? I appreciate all of the birthday wishes. Thank you guys. Yas. Y'all already know what to do, girl. Hit that like button on your way in. Hit that like button on your way in. Stop by the visitor's desk. You know what I'm saying? The ushers is going to greet you and show you exactly where to sit. All right? If you should leave at any time, go down my side aisles. Do not bring your frowsy ass down my middle aisle, disturbing me and the people that's going to be up here in the roast and the gags. Get your bottle. Thanks to my good girlfriend and the rest of you all, I was able to get me the biggest Henny bottle allowed by law. I'm matching my Henny bottle, by the way. Yeah, y'all hoes can't take. So this is what we doing. Anything is possible tonight, goddammit. What's going down, y'all? Hey, Belize. I ain't seen you in a minute, Belize. What's T? What's good, Jules? How you doing? Hey, you're well.
Guess I come on for a little second. I was very unsure if I would show up. I mean, because you like to sit here and yell at us like you Mary from the Salt Wives, yelling at her congregation. So I didn't know if I would have been welcomed up here, because you know you like to yell at people and stuff.
Me, you need to be talking to the one up here with the Nuggets hat on. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I'm sorry. He ain't never yelled at me.
Thank you.
Every time I've been in his chat, he has been very welcoming to me.
Thank you. And Terrence, you know, sometimes your chat be out of pocket. They don't like me and stuff like that. They be trying to come at my good throat. I am opening a bottle just for you, Terrence. I went and got some of my favorite gin.
Oh, I said you got the good kind.
Birthday. I got me a little Tito's, just a little something.
Thank you. Yes. Good job. We in there. See, we top shelf around here because we classy.
I would have got me, you know, some of that good whiskey, but you know, you ain't worth that. But we gonna do good with Tito's right here.
Bloop.
I mean, I would have got some Jameson, but you know, again, you know,
nah, you good. I could take it. I ain't even mad at it.
You're so disrespectful.
I ain't even mad at it. Oh.
You know what? Since I haven't officially said it, and I'm gonna say this without being shady. Happy born day, happy birthday. I'm glad that the Lord has allowed you and all of us to see another day, another year, especially given this pandemic, that a lot of people were not able to not only see 2021, many were not able to see another birthday. So for that, I say praise God, and we're happy that you're here.
Glory.
Thank you.
That's all you get from me tonight. That's it. You. That's the most you gonna get.
Take it.
I gave you your birthday gift from me this morning, so.
Girl, did he? Child. I know y'all want to know, but Urel ain't gonna like it, so I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah, please though, because I would jump off right quick.
Child.
So since I
that was one of those you had to be there.
So since I gave you your birthday, you know, praise, I believe that L Teddy, 27, the one and only, should guide us in the toast.
Okay, I my drink.
All right.
Here to my good friend Terrence. Who is, are we taking a shot or just a drink?
It don't matter.
Okay, I'll take a drink. Who is a whole ass whore like me, here to low-hanging nuts and big dicks all over the place. Here's footprints on ceilings. Here's to dicks of death and cocks of doom.
Yes.
Here's to many more years of fuck shit and fuckery. Here.
Ooh. Woo!
Praise God for that. That's good.
Yes, God. Thank you guys for the super chats that's coming in. I definitely see y'all. I appreciate y'all for it. Where the fish at?
The
Fish patty. Fish patty.
Where the fish at?
What are you talking about?
Abby, Really B, Bondi, J Lee, Niecy, where they all at? Well, wait.
I don't know.
Here come one fish now, girl. This the cod right here. Y'all welcome the cod coming up here, honey. Come on through. This buckhead seafood coming through here.
Call for fish patty and fish patty.
Through.
Will appear.
You know what?
Yeah, we love you, Scotty, but you fish patty.
You know what? It's your birthday. So I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I ain't even gonna say nothing.
Cheers to you.
I'm gonna let you live today.
You ain't gotta let me live. I want to hear it. What you got?
I'm gonna let you live today. I'm gonna
Child.
let you live today. Because see, Uriel already told you how unfriendly you are to him in your chats.
Oh.
So he already kind of came for you already. So I'm gonna leave that to Uriel. I'm not gonna say that.
But I mean, to play devil's advocate, you're always very mean to me, Scotty.
Ooh. Ooh.
This ain't got nothing to
See what
do
I'm saying?
with it. So why are you making this about you?
You're mean to me, and I'll do nothing but be nice to you, Scotty, and you be going in on me left and right.
And that ain't got nothing to do with it.
That you are making this about you is ridiculous. This is about Terrence, not L Teddy's. I'm not here to be attacked. No, I can't
It's the
celebrate
deflection for
that
me.
bitch birthday, and
It's
I'm
the
coming
whole
to the Lions Den. It's ridiculous.
Oh,
Child.
Terry,
It's the
why
gang
are
up
you
for me. Like,
Huh?
who's coming over to, tonight so y'all can reenact that song by the gay boy Jeremiah?
I wish somebody was. I really wish somebody was. That's the real game. That's the real game.
I got off his own live, God. I'm confused. I am confused. Confusion. Oh, dear God.
oh my god, he must have removed himself. I don't know.
Well, you know, at least he's not silencing people, you know, as they're, you know, mid talk. So,
You know, I'm doing my best not to read the chat because I know how Terrence chat be going in and letting have. I know
and hey, Josiah, what's up, little bro?
I see you trying to take shots. You're real. And
Wait. Well, you know what? You're right, because that is so not like me, and I apologize. What I meant to say is Terrence is unlike Scotty by nature, who when someone is speaking real fast want to sit here and press pause and mute them while they're mid conversation, but then when we go live want to sit here and act like a little delicate fucking flower. So
exactly.
I apologize. I apologize for not being direct.
1,000%, y'all.
You are always muted when you're talking shit. Always.
Y'all,
I wasn't talking shit when you muted me. You were just being a little petty Betty, but you love to sit here and play you know, the innocent role.
No,
he's a professional victim.
Ooh.
And I play it quite well, and that's why you're upset about it. Thank you.
Never that, but Terrence.
White woman to start
Thank
crying
you, Uriel, Thomas, and Michelle.
Wait! Don't say my last name, motherfucker.
Oh, I didn't know that was you. My bad. But thank you.
Why everybody is trying to come for me tonight? Why is that?
You're not that important, but please don't say my last name, Terrence, on this.
I'm very
That's for all of the single ladies that I got up here. Uriel looking for a single lady, a wholesome. We want a wholesome. He looking for a wife, not a thought, not a hoe, not a slut, not a tramp, not a floozy, not a skeezy, none of that.
their roles. Thoughts have their place in their roles. Hey, Scotty.
They do, just not in my world.
There you go.
You know, look, what I will say is when it comes to people making their money, I will not slut shame. I will not look down. Make your money, get it honest. All I would say is for those who are whores, because you know whores get paid beforehand, but for the hoes, make sure you get your money before you give the activities. Don't wait until after. That's all I'm gonna say. Praise God, hallelujah.
Well, I mean, you know.
Well,
have I ever done anything strange for a piece of change? No. Thank God. I mean, I got friends that did it, but I ain't had to do it.
I just do all my stuff for free, so I don't have to feel bad about it.
Oh, so you give charity. Well, you know, the Bible speaks about charity. That's a beautiful thing.
I'm charitable and benevolent. Please understand.
Oh, damn. Oh, well,
I'm weak.
Well,
I am.
All right.
Okay, Scotty, somebody in the chat said you looking fine and they want your nuts all in their mouth.
Oh
my God.
Well, they ain't say the last part. I added that in.
Nope. Not doing it. Nope. Nope. Y'all are already going left. Y'all are already left. Hat to the back. Already left. Yep, that's what we're doing. Hat to the back. Because we are already left. Because I'm not even doing it.
Thank y'all for the birthday wishes. It's really sweet. Let's see who else done came on up in here, honey.
Hey, y'all.
Let's see if it's gonna do.
Hey.
Have y'all already started? Happy birthday, Terrence.
You know what, Niecy? We've been up here in our best behavior, waiting for you to get here.
I hope not.
The lies.
Right.
I'm never on my best behavior.
I'm always on my best behavior.
I'm always on my best behavior, so I can only speak for me then.
This is my first time meeting.
Guys, never on my best behavior. Period.
This is my first time meeting El Teddy.
Well, hello. I am the nice one who Scotty seems to always want to come at my good throat.
Yeah.
Well, Scotty doesn't like Capricorns with the exception of Jay Lee and Al.
Exactly. He has a whole problem with Capricorns. And we here are part of the Capricorn coalition have whole problems with you Aquariuses as well. Just know that. We have no respect. We have no respect.
Well, you know, the asparagus sign has, someplace.
Asparagus.
We have no respect for you.
I respectfully could just. We don't care. That's the part.
Okay,
don't try to
defend me. I told you that it was us Capricorns. It took us to walk for y'all to fly because we both end and begin the year. So it took for us to do what we do for y'all to have some type of glory in this world.
And I told you that I, as an Aquarius, don't give a damn about Capricorns or cavity corns, whatever the fuck y'all are. I
mean, if I'm not mistaken, Aquarius, I think officially has the shortest season.
You're always
You're the ones who nobody cares about. They're the forgettable ones.
All right. You ready?
Okay,
since
both you and Scotty came on after, both you and Scotty have to give a toast to the birthday boy.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you were gonna say something else.
Oh,
I'm not the shady one.
2 or 3 shots because I was gonna be like, dang, I have to.
Wait, no, I'm not the shady one. This one right here is the shady one, not me.
Yeah, that one right
there.
Yeah,
excuse me, but y'all have been coming at me since I came up here.
So anyway, Scotty, are you going to give the toast or not?
Okay.
Scotty, we're catching how much you treated us.
Since y'all two are so important, y'all can do the toast.
Well, we were already here, and you came on after the fact. So you know what? If you don't want to,
it takes an Aquarius to be late. It makes sense. Aquarius are late. That makes sense.
Thank you guys for the cash.
Well, you know what, Niecy, since Scotty wants to, since he doesn't want to cooperate, Niecy, how about you bless us?
I will.
Yes, you would need.
I want to thank y'all for gathering here today. I want to thank y'all in the comments for the cash outs for Terrence's birthday, our Pisces King. Okay. I want to toast to another year of life and many more in the best year to come. So let's go ahead and take a shot on that.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Can we also take a shot to Monique no longer being on my television screen from Real Housewives of Potomac?
I ain't shot into that.
Oh God.
I ain't shot into that. The gag is the show might sink without her ass being up there. How about that?
I had to get that gratuitous shot in. I had to get the gratuitous shot in.
Just for that, I hope she pop up here.
She probably is. You never
know.
She's gonna be on some show. She will not be off television. She makes for good television. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Great television.
That's why I really want you to watch Basketball Wives. I want to laugh. I just want to hear you go and laugh.
Terrence, you already know if I watch Basketball Wives, it's going to be just dragging.
I know.
I know. Unadulterated dragathon is what it's going to be. It's going to be out of order.
But you nice.
He's very nice. He's very nice and very respectful.
Unless your last name is
I don't care who you were speaking to. I don't care. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do him like that. Not when I'm here.
Wasn't speaking to y'all. Wasn't speaking to you. I'm speaking to LT, not you.
Ooh, that is very nasty of you. That is very nasty. I thought Aquarius is
so rude.
I know, like I thought he was so much pulled together. I guess the only good Aquarius is Kenya. At least she's pulled together.
I know you fucking lying. Kenya who?
More.
I hope you mean the country Kenya. I hope you ain't talking about Kenya.
Kenya Moore.
Oh yeah, he definitely. What you drinking? You don't need no mojito.
Yeah, what are y'all drinking? Terrence, you drinking Hennessy, right?
Yeah, I'm drinking Hennessy. I see you, Jamal. What you drinking?
I am drinking Top Shelf, the Botanist Gin. If you need me.
Oh, where's
hello, Mr. Jamar.
Hey,
this is my first time officially meeting you. So hello.
Oh, you
Jamar, I got you stay in Atlanta now, so we got to get up and have lunch or something one day.
You know how to reach me, child.
Yeah, I'll hit you up. And we'll go do lunch someday in Midtown or something.
Oh, I got to shine. I'm going to use my computer.
Make sure you roll the in his face or something like that when y'all do go out for lunch.
Bitch, fuck you.
Ooh.
Okay, eat my ass. Eat my ass. How about that?
Everybody coming at me.
Eat my ass.
What?
How about that?
Scotty, you need to do another poll.
I'm not.
You need to do another poll and be like, who's the shadiest?
It's
you do. And this time, add El Teddy name to it. Let's see how many votes El Teddy gets. See, people say they don't watch El Teddy, but I know they like.
Wait a minute. First of all, how's it a biased poll? I'm not the one voting. So how's it biased?
Lucy Dixon, our Texas queen, it is a biased poll because that's who I'm talking to.
And how is a biased poll?
So, Jamar, we're so happy that you are here. What are you drinking on, sir?
Oh, yeah, you better.
Oh, I ain't got no liquor this time, man. I got a massive headache. I can't drink right now.
Oh,
I understand.
We'll take a shot for you then.
And we'll pray your strength. We'll pray your strength.
Please pray your strength, Lord. EBB Ashata.
Come on.
Yes, we'll did it both shy. Yes,
so Scotty.
Yeah.
Walt Yale is Dustin. Dustin came in my comments. Did you remember we brought him up?
Oh, wait, Scotty and Terrence.
I think he said that.
Wait, Scotty and Terrence. Did y'all catch that live that I had to go on dragging Rolling Rebel? When I had to go in and address Dre Simmer and gather those girls over there, and I had to gather Rolling Rebel for Jamar and Scott, because that bitch tried it. That bitch really.
No, what did he say?
Okay. I went in and let have.
Wait, El Teddy, are you saying that you defended this one right here by dragging someone else? That is very noble of you. Praise be to the Almighty God. And hey, really, B, how you doing, baby?
Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey.
Happy birthday,
Thank you, boo. Thank you, baby love.
I didn't know that he said anything about it.
You know, Rolling Rebel is a consummate troll. Okay.
Professional.
Yeah.
Professional.
I had to drag him.
Hold on. What's up, everybody? Hey, Scotty, Nisi, Jamar, El Teddy, y'all. I just saw you. I just want to make sure I say hi to everybody. That's all.
Hey, girl.
How you doing, baby?
All right.
So what you have to go off on? Listen, we need to stop going off on that man. He already came out. You already see God don't see it for him.
I don't see it for him. God don't see it for him. Genetics don't see it for him. You know, human chromosomes don't see it for him. That bitch is missing like about 4 or 5 chromosomes. The frequency of the alleles in his genetics did not, add up correctly. I'm just saying.
Damn.
Oh my god.
The funny thing is, I think isn't he blocked on everybody's channel?
I ain't block him off mine. I just ain't seen
no,
him.
remember really be when I went on that Dre Simbers live where I had to gather Dre Simber and that other T-Spiller person and let them know, please don't be spreading wrong information about me over algorithms with the internet. And Rolling Rebel came out and they said that, we got this from Rolling Rebel. And then I went on like a 20-minute tirade. And
that had nothing to do with what I just said. And that had nothing to do with what I just said.
Really, I know that the birthday boy went off, but Butterfly Boo, I love you down. But happy 23rd birthday. 2-3. Okay.
Wait, who's 23?
Are you reading the chat comments?
You know, when you come over here to Terrace channel, you can't be reading the chat like that because these girls in Terrace.
Okay, wait. I'm a moderator. I'm a moderator over here.
I'm a moderator
in the chat.
I'm a mod over here too. I'm scared to read the chat. I'll be like, sometimes I have to gather the people from the bush.
The only person that gathers me is P. P will put me in timeout over here, and I got to be respectful and get in timeout.
Listen, really B will tell you, I'm good for gathering people from the bushes. She don't even know I be watching. And next thing you know, somebody say some shit, swoop, bitch, get out. Get out of it. You gather it from the bushes. You break it up. Roll it and break it up. Be like, oh shit, where that came from? Break it up, oh.
Somebody asked who was Rolling Rebel. You don't want to know.
No, you don't. No one, exactly. No one. But yes, Jamar, I had to drag him for y'all. I drugged that bitch for everything he was worth.
Yeah, and they dragging him. He didn't say nothing new about it.
He has nothing new. Hey, Abby. Hey,
Abby, I'm mad.
Hey,
you just closed up in that thing.
First, since I'm not drinking, I brought my titties to the party. So
What their name is?
yes,
What their name?
I love hearing that.
Stimulus check. I don't wait.
Oh,
hell.
I know that's right.
Now, Terrence, how are you sitting here jumping in and out of your own? Granted, you the birthday boy, but why are you jumping in and out? What's going on?
Because it's like, I think it's the more people I add, the more fucked up my internet is, and I don't know why. Because my FiOS cost just as much as a mortgage, so I pay too much money.
Listen,
for the shit.
No. Between internet bill and is, I mean, Jesus Christ, that's a goddamn mortgage.
Well, Terrence, what I'll say is with what you got from me, you use that for your recovery tomorrow because I feel you're gonna be dead to the bed.
Come on,
tomorrow.
Don't they have like tablets for hangover?
Thank you, Rendition. I mean, you're right. I might be.
Oh Lord! Oh my!
That bottle still look full, Terrence. How long y'all actually?
I just got this bottle like 4 hours.
We don't want him to die now.
Really?
He gotta live to see the next day.
Okay, well look. Either he dies a hero or lives long enough to be the villain. It's one of the two. Damn it.
Lord, he can get kicked off his own. How you get kicked out your own?
Listen, and you know me really be. I'm good for kicking every bitch off. Never myself though. Never myself.
I'm about to say if anybody needs to go, it should probably be.
I mean, Scotty should be really the one to go. I mean, keep your tabs.
But we're glad he's here. We are praise.
Listen, this is what y'all not gonna do. Y'all not gonna do my Scotty tonight. That's what you're not gonna do.
We are inclusive. Some of my best friends are Aquarius.
Y'all not gonna do my baby tonight.
That was my fault.
I'm not even paying them no mind at the moment. I just need something in this chat.
Will really be.
I'm sorry, Josiah. If somebody leave, I'll bring you on. Then my bad. That's what messed me up. I tried to bring you on. If somebody leave out, I'll bring you.
It can be me because I have a family conference call that I have to get on for my nephew's birthday.
And that's why you show your titties for your nephew. You showing your titties for your nephew's birthday. Let's be clear.
First of all, when I get on the Zoom with my family, they only gonna get me from here up. So my titties don't even come into. It's not my titties was for this situation. When I go to the Zoom, you get it from here up.
2 for 1, so you just go
right.
Yeah, that's right. That's what you do.
Right. And when I FaceTime that nigga after the Zoom, titties be back on display.
Yes, God. Listen, I feel you.
Yes.
It's a whole thing. So that's what we're gonna do. Terrence, I love you. Don't drink too much.
No, drink too much. It's your birthday.
Thank you for coming.
I love you.
So Terrence, when are you bringing the Justice League up so I can know to remove myself to make space?
But Terrence, I sent it to them. Can't you have up to 10 people? I thought.
Yeah, I can now because I actually pay for it. So whoever come up here, I can
bring more people on because we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. Yeah,
and you know 7 is a holy number. 7 is a blessed
number of completion.
Number. Yes, praise.
So Josiah, if you want to come back up here, boo, you can.
Oh yes, he coming to Hyundai, but left in the Toyota. Yes, thank you.
You got the yellow bow tie. Should have bought a Honda, but on Kia.
Yeah.
EBB, I shot that.
What pissed you off, Scotty? I see the chat because I'm on my phone. What pissed you off? I missed it. What pissed you off?
I don't really care about Scotty.
Let him talk. What did he say?
I ain't talking to you, Teddy. I was talking about somebody in the chat, not you. Just leave me alone. Thank you.
I love you.
Somebody in the chat was bullying you. Well, I got a mod stick. Who need to be escorted out? That's all.
Right now, Walt Yale. Look now, because I already informed him that.
They must have kicked him out quick. I didn't see it.
I ain't seen it, so they must be gone. Good.
But Terrence, you already. Terrence, whenever you have guests on your channel, you know how your
weird. I can't see that.
You already know.
No,
listen, I already told my chat already know who goes. Listen, they just trolling y'all. They really do like y'all. Jay Lee, if you want to come in, you can.
No.
Well, they see it for L Teddy. They talk shit to L Teddy, but they see it for L Teddy. I don't know why they like Scotty. I guess it's that Aquarius thing.
Okay. Listen, y'all gonna back up off my Scotty. Y'all know how I feel about my Scotty.
I love you, Scotty. I love you down, baby. Listen, everybody knows when you see me, you see Scotty. So I don't know why they fucking with him. I guess they want Scotty to cuss him out.
Basically, everybody live for that.
Now, if
I'll cuss him out. Hey, Markel, thank you, baby.
Your birthday.
Oh, you're working. I understand, boo. I appreciate you.
Well, I do want to say this because even though it doesn't need to be said, but I probably should say it. The banter that happens between Terrence, Scotty, and myself organically, it is just for fun. Okay. I don't hate Scotty. It's just what we do. We just have this nice little banter. It gives y'all something to laugh about. Okay.
Right. You really have to. You really announce that. You know it doesn't.
Right. We got to, child.
It's even funnier. Because you announce.
I understand him because some people feel like there's hatred here.
Left it to ourselves, I would stick my large penis in parts of Scotty's body and make him happy and make him, bounce from wall to wall. But we're not going to talk about that.
But why I gotta be in every orifice of Scotty's on my birthday? I mean, can I at least afford the shit? Should I be a flower on the wall? I mean,
Terrence, if you want parts of my large penis, you can have this.
You ain't gotta threaten me with a good time. Y'all already know that.
This would give it out parts of my penis. Dear God.
You already know that. I ain't like Scotty. I live for shit. I know how to take it. I ain't like Scotty. I know how to take it. I don't run from a damn thing.
Wait, you said that
one time, but I was still a virgin, so that don't count.
You said that Scotty don't know how to take a big dick. Scotty took a whole lot of big dicks in his life. If I could speak for Scotty, he is a master of taking the big team. That is my bro, and my bro is a master at the taking of big team.
Y'all not gonna do this to me. No.
Speaking of getting me all wet and warm, Scotty, I can't wait till the guy get up here. I'm waiting for Bubs.
That's what you should not be waiting on.
You know them short
at all.
Oh, I'm definitely waiting on Bubs. I'm definitely waiting. He said he was coming. He wants to spend my birthday with me. He coming, and I can't wait for him to come.
Okay, that's fine. Keep waiting.
Well, y'all, I'm about to go. I'm gonna give myself a couple minutes before we go live in 30 minutes.
All right, Nisi.
Happy birthday.
Thank you for coming, baby. Thank you.
Great meeting you, Nisi.
Nice meeting you too. Bye, y'all.
I love me some Nisi, baby. But that's exactly who I'm waiting on. My Bubs. I am. Yeah, I'm waiting.
Listen, I need for J Lee to come on. That's all I'm waiting for is J Lee to come on.
She can.
They'll probably come on.
They're getting ready. She's getting ready for her panel. The Ooh Ladies.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that.
I wanted J Lee to come on because J Lee was the first reviewer I ever subscribed to, so I always fan out when I see J Lee. I just fan out. When I first started reviewing, she was the first reviewer I ever subscribed to, and so I just fan out from J Lee on.
Alex might pop up here because he got the link. He might come.
Okay, well, one of your commenters wanted for us to just read the Basketball Wives. I'm just relaying what was wrote.
Do y'all want us to read these basketball skanks? I do it for y'all for our birthday. We'll just all roast stuff, and El Teddy can come in for the kill because he'll catch what we reading them about. So by the time everybody finish, he just gonna finish it out.
I haven't. I've said enough about them.
Well, y'all don't like what I have to say about them, so.
Can we please talk about how SC and Marie let us know that they was a couple in their last episode of Bell Collectors? That was
like I thought they were getting married. Were they saying nuptials or vows in that confessional? Because I swore they were doing vows and shit. Like I was like, what the? They had a whole couple's confessional. Usually, when you have two people in a confessional, it's a whole married couple. Not even boyfriend and girlfriend. It's a married couple. Girl, them hoes just need to come out as finger wave wives. You know what I'm saying? The wives of the finger waves. And go ahead and live your truth, girl. I'm sure Essie got an 11-inch strap on to fuck Marie with, because Essie is the dominant one. Essie got an 11-inch strap on if you need her. I'm just saying.
Not an 11-inch, dear Jesus.
You have an 11-inch one, honey.
El Teddy, look who popped up on screen.
I heard my name. I heard my name, so I said, "Let me come in and talk to the people real quick."
Oh God!
Hey.
So what J Lee said is somebody said, "Y'all looking for me? Here I go."
Hey JP, J Lee, you know I be in your chats and stuff like that when you go live.
Hi.
So you know I'm a huge fan of. I've been following J Lee. She's you were my first reviewer that I ever. So I'm fanning out. I'm still mad that you had to change your intro music. I still like it's love and music.
I miss your
I'm still so upset about that. I was so upset about love and music getting changed.
I was mad too.
Listen, I will always be upset because that original intro is everything still. I purchased the song and downloaded it because I love the song so much. Sorry. Anyway,
I just want to say happy birthday to Terrence. I'm trying to get my stuff together for the panel, but I was listening. I'm like, okay, he said he wanted to see see, I'm here. You know, shit, bareface and all, honey. Came in and said hello.
It's good to see you, J Lee.
Hey, y'all.
Thank you,
fooling. Y'all fooling.
So J Lee, are you having a panel on your channel?
Yes, on my channel this week.
Okay, so when I'm done over here, I'll jump over and do my, due diligence.
Okay. Yeah, it was on Bondi's last week.
We were on your channel last week too, right?
That was on Bondi's last week, and then next week it'll be, I think, on Jamie's next week. Either Jamie or Niecy next week. I can't remember. But yeah, it was Bondi's last week, and it's me this week. In like 20 minutes. I wanted to pop in because it's Tan's birthday. Have a drink for me. Okay, have a drink for me. Absolutely. If you want, have some dick for me too. You understand? It's all fine with me. I don't really care. Do it all.
No, but Jamie, I just want you to do one thing. Indulge me for one time. All I want you to do is just say the car conversations intro that you always do.
Ooh,
I love when you say this is another car conversations.
When I'm in the car, I can be loud because I don't have any neighbors, and because my voice travels, I don't do it in the house. But let me see. My throat be dry and stuff. Car conversations on Jamie's corner. Okay. It hurt the throat, Nanny. It hurt the throat sometimes. I be needing some water when I do that. But y'all have a good time. I'm gonna listen still while I'm still doing other stuff, but I'll talk to y'all later. I'll see y'all later. I'm always around. Okay. Love y'all.
All right, boo. Thank you.
I just want to say to the other moderators, if y'all can please take care of the situation in the chat over here, that would be greatly appreciated. Unless I need to swoop down and jump in there, please and thank you. Hallelujah.
I mean, I could jump. Let me get my other device.
Oh, Lord. Listen, am I actually a mod? I was talking shit. I don't think I'm a mod. Hold on.
I'm just saying because I mean, like,
I'm glad. No, really, Beats, put something in the chat. It's easier for me to get you that way.
Because I know I'm a mod, and if I need to gather,
I made you. You are
no. Yeah. What I'm saying is, as much as his thing, I love Scotty Down, like I said, and though he and I have our banter, like I said, that is my little bro. But what we not finna do is we not finna do this BS over here, not today, and not while I'm here. So for everybody that's in the chat, please govern yourselves accordingly. Because if I have to jump in the chat, y'all finna get removed from this whole entire platform. And I don't like doing this on nobody else's channel. Please and thank you.
Listen, I love the way you guys love on me, and I love y'all too. But I love these people just as much. Okay, so at the end of the day, I'm gonna need for y'all to cool, like for real. Because when I go on their channel, they don't allow their people to disrespect me. So I can't allow y'all to disrespect them. They go throw y'all asses up out of here, and don't come DMing me, because I can't help you. I'm too drunk.
No,
I can't see my phone.
No, here's the thing. This is because I never said what it was. The comment that was made was I think he said Scotty is mad, but I'm happy and never been bullied. So it felt as though he was trying to throw that bully stuff in my as a dig. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been open about that stuff that happened to me as a kid. So when he said I'm happy and never been bullied, that kind of pissed me off. That's why I didn't say nothing for a while, because that kind of.
Oh, don't worry, Scotty, we got you.
But Scotty, let me say this to my little brother. Scotty, let me be very clear when I say this. And this kind of goes back to the BBW, but we're not going to go that deep. Everybody has had something in our lives, especially in our childhoods, that has helped to shape us to be the person that we are, whether it's be good or bad or indifferent. The difference is you are one of the few people that is being very forthcoming by saying this is something that happened and that I've grown from it. But there are a lot of people that have been abused, molested, some people that have been never go amount to nothing. You just like your daddy, you just like your mama, and all these other things, and it's caused them to be very jaded individuals. So I applaud you for your strength, and please don't go down that rabbit hole. But what I'm saying as a person is, though I give this young man right here so much hell, that is my little brother, and I stand for him. But what we not finna do, and this ain't my channel, but what we not finna do is you ain't finna come for my little brother. Not today. Not while I'm here.
Listen, y'all, I really wish you wouldn't have said that, because I would have loved to have gathered whoever that was, me and Typing, gathered that whole.
I'm sorry.
Shit and say, hey, bitch, get some of this shit. Go ahead, because I'm looking at the chat now.
By the way, Terrence, by the way, when I walked out, I was walking through the living room and my mother was watching your video that you did earlier today.
Which video?
She's in there watching your video about Martell. Yeah, he did a video on Martell today. My mother is in there watching.
It went all the way in.
Listen, I didn't do a video. I saw it. I didn't get a chance to look at it yet, T. But I saw what that video that Martell did. That has got to be the lowest. I couldn't believe he did that. Now, for all the people that want to be trying to give Martell some light, that has got to be the lowest thing. You're gonna bring your kids in and have your kids talking about their uncle. Keep that amongst the adults. Don't bring the kids into that. You could have done that same video without bringing them kids on the camera, and then you got them on camera talking. They don't do that. You don't do that.
Right. That's why everybody was like, well, he can't fight them people because them kids out there. Fuck them damn cheering. You're not about to tell me twice that you finna beat my ass after you the one that ran down on me about my damn sexuality. He's stupid. Marcus is a better man than because I would have whooped the fuck out of Marcel ass in front of his goddamn team.
Now on that one we disagree, because on that one I felt like Marcus was wrong. I feel like
Martell getting every damn thing that he deserves, because you're not being a good father. I
hate defending Martell because I think Martell is an asshole. But on that one, I did not think that Martell was wrong, because I felt like the way Marcus came at him, I did feel like that was I ain't like that. I ain't like that at all. But Martell
was the one who was sitting up here talking about Marcus to the kids himself. So it's like what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Yeah, it was wrong, but Martell had no business telling the kids that he was gay. So I mean,
first of all, but first
let
me say this. First of all, that came from Melody. And Melody is as big of a snake as Martell is. Let's not pretend. Oh, I got some Girl Scout cookies waiting for me at my mama's house. Melody is just as big of a snake as Martell is. I don't believe that them kids said it the way that Melody said they said it. Now, does that mean that Martell is innocent? No. I'm not saying that Marcus didn't have a right to confront Martell. I'm saying if you got a problem with Martell, then you come at Martell with the problem you have. Don't sideswipe and talking about something. Well, you know what my kids say about you? No. You come at Martell straight up and say, I don't appreciate you talking to the children about my sexuality. If you want to have a conversation about it and you feel like there's something that needs to be explained to the kids, then we will sit down as a family and we will have the conversation. But I feel like the way Marcus did it, it was like a tit for tat. Oh, well, you were saying this to the kids about me being married to a man. So now I'm gonna tell you that, well, that your kids want that man to be their daddy. I'm sorry. You tiptoeing on soft territory.
No, I have to agree, really, B, because once that man went for that man's marriage, all bets were off. He had every right to go as low as he wanted to go.
I don't agree.
When you go at somebody and their marriage, when you go at someone's marriage, baby, at that point, there's nowhere I can't go.
And let's be clear, I don't like Martell, and I really don't like the fact that I'm defending his bitch ass. But on that situation, that one situation, I'm with him.
Then don't defend him.
Listen, I do get it.
Don't.
No, I get it. I'm gonna be honest. I do get it because I do understand both sides of the spectrum. It's not like Martell is not there for his children. So I do understand how he feels on that. However, out of all of the fuck shit that you done to your wife out of 5 years, you was sticking your dick in every damn orifice of that bitch body. And I also feel like she caught a lick. So that's the reason why she's dealing with all of this. It was 5 years of you doing the shit. Then you got her pregnant. Then you up here making it seem as if it's her fault. Then you saying that you only cheated because she won't suck in your dick. And we all know that's a lie. And then you up here trying to turn your kids against her brother. So it's like, for me, I just feel like whatever Martell get, he deserve it. And Melody did say that.
Why she gotta be Terrence? Why she gotta be a bitch though?
She's a bitch. She's a bitch. A bitch is the appropriate word sometimes.
Hold on. You only watch the show.
I don't.
Wait, which one? Who you talking about? Wait.
But at the moment that you come to someone's marriage, and I'm gonna say that, I'm gonna put it out there, and I'm gonna put it out there in plain English. There seems, and I hear it, and I'm not, and really, I'm not gonna say you fall victim to it, but you might. There seems to be this hierarchy in terms of marriages. Now that there is marriage between people of opposite sex,
this don't have nothing to do with that, El Teddy. This don't have nothing to do with that.
Let me finish.
But you going left.
I'm saying is this. If you come at anybody's marriage, be it same sex,
he didn't come at their marriage. The boy.
No. When you say anything, I feel like he was coming at, when he talks about that who that person is with and they're married, you're coming at their marriage.
No, they. Oh my God.
If you come at somebody that I'm with and we're married, you're coming at our marriage. Period.
Come at them. You because you don't watch the show. You don't even know what the hell happened. That's not what happened.
This is what I'm gonna say. El Teddy, in a sense, I don't think that he necessarily came for their marriage, so to speak. But what I'm gonna say is what he did was he told those kids, allegedly told those kids that their uncle likes boys, and he tried to tell it in a malicious way. And then, being that those kids are Yeah, he basically outed him to the kids. So for me, I felt like, okay, since you want to out me to the kids, I'm gonna tell you what the hell your kids said about my man and how they want to be, how they want my man to be my daddy. So it may not be correct. What Marcus did probably was wrong, but because I don't give a fuck about Martell, I don't give a shit
That's
what
what it
Marcus
is.
said to him.
Because
It's wrong,
nobody,
but I don't
and
give
that's
a damn.
nobody likes Martell.
If he came at the fact that Martell was gay and Martell was married to a man, and that is still coming for the marriage.
That's not, but he's not coming for the marriage. He's not.
If he's coming for the fact that Martell is gay and Martell is married to a man,
yeah, I see where El Teddy is coming from.
But I understand what El Teddy is saying, but that's not what
why it's confusing.
But it's
not really be. I get why it's confusing. I get how it can be confusing, but I get what El Teddy is saying. It's confusing, but I get it because it's just like if you was married. Yeah, but it's just like if you was married and your husband's. It's just like if you was married and your sister-in-law came at you. You know what I'm saying? Your husband is probably gonna go in and let her because it will be like you coming for us. Because once you're married, y'all are you.
But what
if he's coming for him, he's coming for the both of them.
But he didn't say anything derogatory. Melody, he outed him is what he did. I don't feel like outing him is coming for his marriage. Was he wrong for doing? Listen, I'm not defending Martell for what he said. What I'm saying is, I understand. But and again, I don't fucking like Martell either. But I'm saying separate the fact that you don't like Martell from what happened. All I'm saying is the way Marcus.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. We don't care. Fuck Martell. We don't care.
I hate you.
That's all there is to it. We know that it was wrong.
Justification. Listen, there is no justification if.
El Teddy, you don't even watch the damn show.
If I watch the show or not. No, fuck that shit. By him, quote unquote, outing him, he was choosing to try to be offensive to him, and he felt like him outing him was a way to offend him by saying that what he had going on was wrong. By him being who he is was not good in the sight of, should not be deemed as good in the sight of the children. And by that calls into question his homosexuality and thus calls into question his marriage. Period.
No, you are not going to air go this and air go that. Air go. No, you are not. No.
We don't care.
We don't care.
All right, y'all. Wait 1 second.
We don't give a
1 second.
We don't give
Really, B, what's your point? No, wait. I want to hear what really B's point is. What's your point?
What are you sipping on, Scotty?
As wrong as her point, baby.
1 second. Wait. Whoa. Urel, you was about to say something. Who you say who got to be a bitch? Who you talking about?
You put him in mid-bite.
Go ahead and swallow, Urel. Go ahead and swallow, bitch. Because I'm all about swallowing. You gotta swallow.
Urel, what you eating, child, and tell me who you talking about. Was you talking about Melody, or was you talking about? I'm gonna tell you, Urel, if you talking about Arian is a bitch because first of all, she knows who Martell is. She knows that Martell is no good. She heard Martell completely disrespect her last season, and he's continuing to disrespect her this season. He basically was like, their child was a mistake. Him being with her should have never happened. And she's still sitting over there, being with him, taking pictures with him, thinking that she got one up on Melody. So that's why I call her a bitch, because I feel like she get a lick. She a hood bitch who caught a lick. He's a nigga with money, and she was fucking with him, and she got pregnant, and she kept it Whether he was married or not, she kept it. He got money. He on the show. Fuck that bitch. She was with him for 5 years. They're teammates. That's why she didn't give a fuck about Melody. They're teammates. I had you in my bed for 5 years. You was married to her for 8. Do the math.
I ain't never gonna have sympathy for the side bitch. Now I ain't never gonna have sympathy for her.
I don't have no sympathy for her. She knew what she was getting into.
I'm not
so
saying.
However Martell do her in the future, she deserves it.
I'm not saying to have sympathy for the side woman. What I am saying is, in this institution of marriage, I get it. For the most part, you're firing off on all cylinders on both the husband and the mistress. But what I'm saying is, why she got to be the B word though? Like, regardless of what she did and the part she played, this is between Martell and what's her name, Melanie, whatever her name is. That's between them.
She put herself in and she decided to lay it low and spread it wide and have Martell bust her pussy wide open like a blooming onion. Therefore, she's not exempt from a read. She knew what she got herself into, and that's just where it's at. So she's a bitch, she's a bitch.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on there, y'all. As a member of the side chick segment or section of society. Okay, because I'm a whole ass side chick and I know broke with a lot of happy homies. We are very comfortable too. We call bitch. We are bitches.
Hey, boo.
We embrace being bitches.
What's going on?
We have no problem with it. I will say that as a executive board member of the side chick section or segment of society.
Shout out to CC Freak, y'all.
Hey, CC Freak.
Okay, so
CC Freak is one of my straight subscribers, but I still flirt with him, whether he like it or not.
Oh, we all know.
So what's good, CC Freak?
We know who CC Freak is.
You know CC Freak.
Yeah, but the chat may not.
Man, I just came to wish you a happy birthday, man, and many, many more.
Thank you.
All that good stuff. Just also say something to your because we be going back and forth in them comments. We be having fun and good stuff. Scotty, really be, L Teddy.
What's going on?
Well, CC Freak, you are mine, so I'm expecting you.
CC Freak.
Well, CC Freak, you are mine, so I'm expecting you to be sniping from the chat like everybody else.
CC Freak, you done fucked up now. You done came on camera for Terrence, so you know you have been in all of our chats. So when we ask, you better come on motherfucking camera. Just know that you better come on camera. All bets are off. Your ass better come on when we call for you. I'm just saying. Just go put that out there.
Okay, so L Teddy, I'm gonna say this.
I happy birthday. You know, I mean, all have me crying on the Monday, so always good to see him. But y'all keep that, don't get too crazy, and we have many more.
Thank you, boo. I appreciate it.
No problem. All right, y'all be safe.
Thank you.
You too. Good to see you. Great. Good to see you.
Okay, so
CC Freak kind of cute.
Oh wait,
I know. Hey, kind of cute.
I do all kind of things to CC Freak. Do you hear me? I will do all kind of things to CC Freak. He knows. All he do is laugh. But I be dead ass serious.
I didn't get a chance to ask him how big it was because you know that's my question that I always ask.
I know. Listen, CC Freak got about 12, 13. I can tell you. CC Freak got about 12, 13, and the balls ain't low.
Not 12 or 13. It's a good 10 or 11. 12 or 13. That's a bit much. My limit is about a good 11. I know. Now, my throat, though, can take up to 14 to 15, though. That's a whole different throat ball game, though.
Yeah, mine too, quiet as yeah.
Quiet as Terrence, you know real thing. Terrence, you know how I say. Let me high five you, Terrence, over here. Real thing. Girl, real the real thing. Girl.
Oh, wait. Jamar, where you been, girl?
Had a phone call.
I know that's right.
Let me just go on mute real quick, handle that, and then I'll come back.
How are you enjoying Atlanta? Do you like it?
She is dusty, and I'm just playing. I love it here.
Okay. So what I wanted to say right quick is, first and foremost for El Teddy, the position that you are wanting to have, unfortunately, based off of what I've heard Terrence say, he's the president of the cleanup woman brigade. That's the role he has.
That's the right term.
That's the role that he has. Okay, first into the foremost. And then also, regardless of what this cleanup lady on Love and Marriage Huntsville has done, her loyalty is not to the institution that is the husband and the wife. And all that I'm saying is, and maybe just maybe everybody else on here can let me know, why is it that of all the terms she has to be a bitch? Why can't she be a Jezebel or a whore, a whoremonger? All of this. Why can't she be a bitch though?
She's a bit fine. I'm a opinion. She's a bitch ass Jezebel. She's a bitch ass whoremonger. She's a bitch ass whore.
Wait a minute.
That's just the
No, I got you, Terrence. We vehemently test the term Jezebel because Jezebel didn't know enough.
No, I'm just
money ahead of time. Those of us of the side chick society, we don't claim Jezebel. Trollop, maybe. Bitch, absolutely. Whore, side chick society, we embrace that. But Jezebel, we will not be. You can continue.
Listen, I ain't no side chick, period. I'm the cleanup woman. If I fuck your man, my intentions is to take him. I'm not fucking him just to fuck him. I'm fucking him to take him. So I'm the cleanup woman. I ain't never been no side chick. I ain't got no respect for side chicks because them bitches with no end game. So I don't respect them.
I don't want to take your man because I don't want to have to take care of him and wipe his ass and take care of him and all the other shit. My goal is
I ain't doing that either. Any nigga that I take got his own damn. And then I'm putting a little Kim. Why spend mine when I can spend yours?
Exactly. Have him send me a few coins.
Oh my God.
By him. But all of that, lay up with him and all of that shit, girl, you can keep that, honey. That's not mine. That's not mine. you got it. That's for you, honey.
Me and Jamar don't
Jamar,
do
why
this
you looking like that? What's this?
Me and Jamar don't do this type of stuff.
I don't know.
Jamar don't do that type of stuff. I'm not buying you. Now, Jamar don't do that type of stuff. That I believe.
Excuse me?
I'm not buying you.
I'm not for sale.
Scotty, me and you friends for a reason. Don't do that.
Let the tea come out.
Oh, damn.
Let the tea come out, baby.
Jamar, what are you saying? What are you saying, Jamar?
Let the record show is what it's saying.
You look, I said it once. I'll say it again, bitch.
That's what he said.
Always open, child.
Oh.
You need to get your shirt. You really
I really do. I really do. And just have a pair of legs just wide open.
That is too funny.
I don't. No
that
comment.
Is fine. That is fine. If that's what you want to put out to the world, that is okay.
It ain't me putting it out to the world.
That
wow.
is really, but no, that is really Terrence and El Teddy's MO, not mine. They're the ones with their legs always open, not me.
Who are you to judge me?
Okay, period.
Who said I was judging? I'm just saying.
Don't do me as I will be forced to do you harder. Okay, please do not do me because I will be forced to do you harder, and mine is bigger.
Ooh, how hard you gonna do them?
Where is this going?
Because I like my niggas rough. Throw me against the wall, throw me in the closet.
I don't know where this is going.
Pick me up, talk to me on the ceiling. Like I like rough shit. That's the type of shit I like. Cuss me out. Call me a whore, a slut, a floozy, a tramp, a skeezer, a scut. You know, I like shit like that.
Tamar is confused.
Terrence.
And this is real good.
Terrence.
You tell me to jump, I might say how high.
Terrence. I believe that you are what is what Auntie Dion. You're what she would like to call a hugsy.
Come on, Dion Ward with the hussy. Shouts out to Got to Be Real. Take a drink to Got to Be Real.
Okay, you ready?
Shout out to Got to Be Real, which was a motherfucking show of all shows. If you've never seen Got to Be Real, okay.
Well, Teddy, you can't see it because all the videos are down. I was smart enough to have them all downloaded before Patty LaHale.
Before they went down?
I have them. Yes,
listen, when Dion said, my favorite cereal is life, and I have lived. I feel like, yes, Dion, Dion Warren, it was her voice for me. Hey, Aretha.
Like that was like iconic.
The way she used to call Aretha. Hey, Aretha.
Hey, Aretha.
Oh, God. Like, no, when she was like, "Oh, hate ass bitch," I was just like, "Why you doing Aretha like that?" That's our favorite shady auntie.
Baby, the way Dion Ward used to drag Aretha Franklin, baby, you call her hate Aretha.
Listen, Aretha deserved it, and I love me some Aretha, but her attitude was for the bitch.
No, I'm not taking it. No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. My high school band director played the drums for her, and he used to always tell us about how nasty she was to some of the fans, and especially people that worked with her. Yeah, cool. So I already know. Yeah, okay, that bitch ain't shit. Now, I love her.
We know.
She can sing.
We know she shaded Patricia. We know that, but what you not gonna do? You not
hate Aretha was a whole ass bitch.
That's
my band director played drums for her. Right? I believe
I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna let you come for my favorite auntie. I'm not gonna let you do it.
Listen,
look, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm going off of what my band director told me.
Look,
and
you know what?
She was a bitch.
It's not even just your band director, Terrence. Everybody has chronicled how much of a bitch Hate Aretha was.
Okay.
Hate Aretha did not see it for a whole lot of people.
You know what?
She did not fuck off. Hate Aretha was not here for it. She wasn't here for it.
El Teddy, all I'm gonna say to you is this: nice gowns, beautiful gowns. I ain't got nothing else to say.
Which just proves my point. That just proves my point.
Check this out, though. Have any of you all seen the new OWN show? Is it Delia? It's either Delia or Dalla.
I haven't. Really, B has.
I've seen it. I don't know if I'm gonna review it, but I've seen it.
I think it's okay. Like I said on my, like I said on my channel earlier. Don't go into it. It's not a sequel to Greenleaf. It's not even on the level of a Greenleaf. It's just a nighttime drama. You got two best friends that are being pitted against each other. The main character, she's got some family things that we explore as we go through. But I mean, my only concern about it is the long term of it. Like, how long can this whole thing last? Because the initial storyline is very short-sighted, but I didn't dislike it. I mean, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are making this is like the spinoff to Greenleaf. It's not a replacement for Greenleaf.
For me, it was just okay. the overall premise and writing is not as good as Greenleaf. It's not as engaging or as catchy as Greenleaf, because I remember watching Greenleaf from the beginning. And let's be clear, Greenleaf came from Black church, which everybody could identify with. So it was easier for them to grab hold to the audience, whereas this show doesn't come from that. So they needed to do more to grab the audience and make the audience get sucked into it. And I don't think that they necessarily did that with the first 2 episodes. And so I'll watch it, but I'm on the fence on whether or not I'll review it, because I'm like, because the writing isn't like, ooh, it doesn't have the writing of some of my favorites like Queen Sugar or David Makes Man or Pose or some of the great, writing today. It's not bad. It ain't Tyler Perry. Now, but it's just like, okay, it's middle of the road. If you want to review it, you can. If you don't, it's okay too.
I just want to say this to you, El Teddy. Why you want to sit here and you want to come for Auntie Riri, who you need to be coming for is Auntie Lady May. That's who you need to come. Don't do Auntie Riri.
Listen,
don't do
Auntie Riri. I have read Lady May for everything she's worth in my reviews of Greenleaf.
I love me.
Lady May has won a good read. Okay.
Whoever wrote Lady May's dialogues,
Lady May has some of the best dialogue.
She has some of the best. Yes, she did. She has some of the best.
Her dialogue, baby, they was writing for Lady May. Like that was the last time they was going to write.
Delivers lines. Anyway.
She does.
Lynn Whitfield would deliver.
But I appreciate. You know what I loved about Lady May? She was a great villain. She was a great villain. I loved her as a villain. People saw her as a protagonist. I never saw her. She was a villain.
My favorite line.
Her when she was mean and when she was ornery and she was reading bitches and she was going off on hoes. That was the Lady May that I loved.
My favorite line from Lady May.
Fuck that bitch. Bitch, go die somewhere.
My favorite line from Lady May is when she told Clarissa a woman's strength is in her silence. I was like, oh shit. If they hit on so many levels, I'm like, oh damn.
Wait, no. My favorite Lady May is when Lady May had that whole soliloquy in downstairs, and knowing that Carissa was gonna go upstairs and try to go to that good safety part, that lock box upstairs that they had, knowing that she was gonna be gagged, and she set herself perched down there, having a whole soliloquy in front of all of those guests. And baby, that woman opened that good box and was like, I was here for all parts of Lady May. That bitch said, oh girl, you thought you was gonna get something? Girl, I know you. I know you for your work. I see you for who you are. Bitch, you'll get nothing from me. Girl, I was always here for Lady May. The villain Lady May? I was here for.
So you
when she tried to be nice.
Wait, so you here for Lady May, but you not here for Auntie Riri.
I ain't here for Hate Aretha at all. Hate Aretha was a hating ass whore. Let's be clear. I don't know if Hate Aretha makes my top 10 of greatest female singers of all time. I'm just being honest. Because I didn't really care for Hate Aretha's voice. I didn't really care for her voice like that.
You're not gonna do Aretha like no sir.
Oh, I'm gonna do Hate Aretha like that. I'm gonna do her all like that. She has some good too. She'll make it in my top 20, but my top 10, Hate Aretha, she definitely don't make it in my top 5. Absolutely not. She would never make it.
Okay, look, no. See, I'm mad because you fail to realize that Auntie Riri is leading the heavenly choir that Queen Nippy.
She's not.
She's not. Yes,
she's singing back up for Whitney or somebody else.
She is directing that damn thing. She is directing it, and Queen Nippy is the lead singer.
You're gonna ride a house, but Whitney in her prime had a way better voice than Hate Aretha. Let's be clear.
I said that Whitney is leading the choir, and that Queen.
No, she's not. No, she's not. Matter of fact, when you go back and listen to Whitney's gospel versus Hate Aretha's gospel, you wanted all parts of Whitney more than you did Hate Aretha. Hate Aretha, no ma'am. Hate Aretha is Reese ain't even second or third behind.
Hold on, wait. So y'all gonna let him come in and our auntie like that? Y'all gonna let him talk about Riri? Because the main person we need to be getting at is Auntie Cisco. Okay, is what's Whitney mama name?
Sissy. Oh,
that's
Sissy
who you need to be giving the work.
Now that bitch ain't shit. Now you ain't lied about that. Hold on, y'all. I got a call. Hold on, I got a call.
So y'all just gonna let him talk shit about Auntie Riri?
Oh, I mean, I love me some Nippy.
I ain't in it.
I wouldn't.
That didn't hurt my feelings. Y'all gonna let him talk about Auntie Riri?
Look, I mean,
I ain't got no dog in this fight.
You ain't got no. Really, you don't.
I really don't either. So, I mean, I like them. I like them both, but I mean, I did listen to more to Nippy than Riri. So,
well, you know what? Because nobody said nothing about Auntie Patty, I'm gonna be okay. Ain't nobody saying nothing about Auntie Patty.
Now don't say nothing about Auntie Patty now.
Everybody has a reverence.
We're not doing that.
Everybody has a reverence for Patty Pat.
Of course, we love Patty.
But I don't care. I'm here for it.
Okay, so Terrence, I want to say thank you for letting us carry on, but I think you need to take over your birthday panel. Thank you for letting us carry on, though.
Terrence, thank you for letting me come through, boo. I'm about to drop off. I gotta take care of some stuff. If y'all are still here, I might come back, but I gotta go take care of some stuff. But thank you, and Jamal,
I love you, baby. Thank you,
sir.
Bye,
And Scotty, bye, boo, and bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Even though Scotty was giving me a hard time earlier, but I'm gonna let you have that.
You gonna do that?
We don't care. We don't care.
I'm rude.
That was funny.
But I'm gonna let you have it. Bye.
Oh, wait. Belize gonna say Patty got them. Let me run to the corner store wigs. Don't do Patty like that.
No, Patty do got no. We not gonna do that. Patty is known for having them cadaver wigs. She is.
Not cadaver.
Cadaver girl. I've seen a couple of her wigs on a couple of dead people fumes I went to.
Oh my!
I don't know who worse, her or Drew Sador.
Marty for here once again.
I don't know who.
I believe that I've actually.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Wait, can we at least just say that we just gonna let Auntie Gladys live? Can we let Auntie Gladys cave?
Yeah, I'll let Gladys. I'll let Gladys have it.
All right.
I will let Gladys have it.
Okay.
Now you gonna let Diana have it?
Why are we gonna let the Queen have it? No, we're not doing the Queen. The Queen.
No, I ain't got nothing bad to say about Diana Ross. I love Diana Ross.
And Diana was one of the girls. She stepped on everybody to get what she wanted to get.
Diana is the Queen.
For real. I never knew it.
The peasant.
I heard about Whitney because I did hear about Whitney. I love Whitney. It's no shade. It's no shade. I love
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
But I heard about Whitney just like I heard about Aretha Franklin. I did. It's no shade. I love Whitney. I love her. That's my boo. But I heard stories. I did.
Are you surprised?
Listen, this is giving you the real tea. If you don't like it, you can hit the highway, nigga.
Are you surprised though? Because Anita Baker got stories about her too.
Anita Baker?
Yeah, Anita Baker was a bitch. Rick James wrote a book saying that she was the most bitch.
Wait. Okay, why you doing Anita? Let's see. There you go with the bullshit. Why you bringing up Anita?
I'm just telling you what the people said about Anita. I don't know Anita. The people said Anita was a bitch. They did say that.
I heard that too. I'm not gonna lie. I heard that too. I did.
But that's just like Mariah Carey, though. And I believe what people say about Mariah Carey. I feel like we can get on that level.
Okay, now look.
I'm not gonna let you disparage Mother Anita Baker.
Thank you.
We fight about Anita Baker. Bitch, I will fuck you up about Anita.
I love Anita Baker. I love her.
For Anita Baker. Bitch, you get fucked up about
Anita Baker was also in the
I love Anita, but I did hear that about her. I did.
Scotty, don't nobody care about her Zodiac. Leave that alone. Leave that alone.
Wait a minute.
Leave that alone. Leave that alone.
Married to her first husband. She's the only one still married to her first husband with all her kids. And all those other boys that you're talking about were fucking true.
What that mean?
That
don't mean he ain't cheat. That don't mean he ain't cheat. She just stayed with him. That don't mean he ain't cheat. That don't mean shit.
Okay,
so many women I know, husbands that cheated on them, had babies by and all the rest of that shit.
No, but I talked about her.
What I'm saying is we are not going to drag our aunties like this. Okay? We're not going to do it.
We're not dragging them.
No, that's what it sounds like.
About Anita. You talk about Anita is like you talk about Mariah. And
wait a minute.
We're not going to know. Mariah is a living legend. We will not do it.
Hold on. Julia Jews in the comments said Anita had the nerve to say Luther was a diva. What y'all feel about that?
Luther was a diva.
Yeah,
she was. Where's I?
So
So was she. She was.
Well, what's the problem with being a diva?
You making it seem like it's a problem. Y'all want to come to her defense.
She was.
It's no problem with being a diva, but what you're not gonna do is try to shade Mother Anita Baker.
We're not shading her. We're telling the truth. Anita was a bitch. So deal with.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I don't believe it. That bitch
I have cleaned my house.
I believe it.
3 years worth is good.
Oh wait, wait. Belize said that Sade Throke had too much said it. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Sade ain't do nothing to nobody.
I love Sade.
Sade ain't do nothing to nobody.
I love Sade. Who said something about Sade?
I love Sade. Listen. When Sade says yeah, she can do no wrong. When she's crime. Listen, let me tell you. That's one of my favorite songs ever. Is It a Crime? By Sade. When she sings it live.
Come on, too.
Okay, let me say this before we continue. Before we continue, the only person that we will definitely not get a blues to is Mariah. Mariah Carey. We ain't fucking with Mariah tonight.
About Queen Mariah. That's what we're not going to do here. I will fight you on
recently at a concert
about Queen Mariah.
Terrence, let me say this. Regardless of what anybody has to say about Mariah, Mariah is the only woman that will forever have a platinum song during the Christmas season, forever be platinum and get millions off of that every Christmas. I don't care about her live performances. You ain't doing Mariah.
You need to care about the live performances because that's what I care about.
Wait a minute.
See, I don't want to spend my money on
wait a minute.
And then you coming up late.
If we want to talk about live performances, wait a minute. Hold on, Terrence. If we want to talk about live performances, let's talk about all of the greats. Because Whitney had a whole tour back in the late 80s where her whole voice was pulled the fuck up. And the bitch played the whole 3
El Teddy, we don't
and
do
Lauryn Hill too.
Don't do nippy.
Mother goddess Patty, who consistently forgets words to her songs and everybody else's songs.
But Patricia has enough songs that she can forget her lyrics.
Shaka be coked out and drugged out and can't remember half the shit she came up with. Okay.
Shaka is the vibe.
What you're not going to do, and the difference between Mariah and all of the people that I've called out is, I don't give a shit what Mariah does. She will be a paid bitch for the rest of eternity. Her children, her children's children, her children's children's children, because she wrote all of her shit. She has royalties for all of her shit, and the bitch can't come. She's one of the few whores that sings for herself and writes for herself, because we saw Monica's failed attempts at writing for herself and how that went for her. Monica,
you're not finna do mine. Mine ain't got nothing to do with this.
Oh, if we're going down this road,
at least Monica
can't write for herself.
I was with you until that.
Monica can't write for herself. The bitch can't write for shit.
What did she write? What did she write so bad?
Listen, every album what she wrote for herself started with the album with A Dozen Roses was a flop. He was like, "Girl, what are you doing?" It might have had two songs on it.
I'm not gonna lie.
She only
A Dozen
wrote on
Roses.
one damn album after the storm. Only one she wrote on. So if you're gonna drag Monica,
No,
drag
after
her with the facts.
not the only
No,
album
but I will say this. I will say this. A Dozen Roses, I did not live for. I did.
Do I need to bring out the credits?
No, you don't. But I'm just saying. A Dozen Roses, I did not live for. Now, Still Standing, I was here for.
She didn't write
Her
that.
second album, I was here for. Her first one, I was here for.
Somebody who loves Monica to death. I
love me some Monica, but
I'm a true Monica Denise Arnold fan, but the bitch can't write shit. And she needs to let that shit go.
But listen,
and needs to never write for herself.
But that's just like Beyonce in the Lemonade album. Now
Beyonce
I know
can't sing. Let's
gonna be mad at me. I know all the Beehive are gonna be mad at me. But the Lemonade album, I didn't live. I didn't. A couple of songs I was here for. I loved them. But will I play the album cover to cover? No. No. Not like I would her first album. Like Dangerously in Love, that's a cover to cover. B-Day, that's a cover to cover. Sasha Fierce, that's a cover to cover.
I know you lying.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like her self-titled Beyonce, that's a cover to cover. Lemonade, that's not a cover to cover for me.
It was the first two albums, maybe half of the third album. It was the first two albums, maybe half of the third album. Half of the third album. After that, you can trash that whore.
Yeah, I did not live for Lemonade. I didn't. Everybody was like, well, watch that. Everybody said, watch the videos. Okay. I watched the videos. It didn't do nothing for me. It didn't. I still like the songs that I like. Other than that, that shit was trash.
Wait.
I have to go back. Did you say to us live?
Yeah.
I Am Sasha Fierce has no skips.
Hell yeah, I love Sasha Fierce. I love
Sasha Fierce got some hits.
album.
Don't do that.
I love B-Day. I love Sasha Fierce, and I love her self-titled album. It's Lemonade. I can't get
Sasha Fierce was her worst album.
No skips. No.
I love Sasha Fierce. I love Sasha Fierce. I love the first eight.
Sasha Fierce and I like Lemonade.
I love Sasha Fierce.
Woo!
I did.
Okay, wait.
I give you this.
Hold on.
I love the second disc more than the first disc. Sasha Fierce. I give.
Terrence, CCF Freak asks you how we feel about Jill Scott. I can take it.
I love Jill Scott's first album, and I love the one that was what was it? Something in the Sun.
I
think it was the second album.
The Light of the Sun.
Yeah, I like that one. Now anything other than that, I don't know. But the first two, I'm here for.
It was who was Jill Scott? What was the second?
I have nothing to say.
The Light of the Sun was everything.
It was.
It really was everything.
Lord, that's just like Jasmine Sullivan.
if I'm being honest, I did not. For people who say Jill Scott, I didn't like Erykah Badu until the Mamas and Papas album. When the Mamas,
you know what? Let me just go on free. Y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
So you didn't like Buddhism? You didn't like Buddhism?
It was Mama's Gun that made me go, let me go back and listen, because when her first album came out, I didn't like the first album. I was like, okay, girl, whatever. Because there was so much else going on. When Erykah Badu's first album came out, the amount of music that was coming out during that time, I didn't pay attention to it like that. I was like, okay, girl, it's all right. But there's so much other good music out there that I was like, it wasn't the first song that made me say, okay, Erykah, I got you, was Didn't You Know? And it was just, and that was the first I was like, okay, Erykah, let's do this. And then I went back and started listening to the old albums, and I was like, okay, I can get into this. But it wasn't until Didn't You Know came out, I was like, okay, I'm here for it.
Listen, the Buddhism album, my mama had that. And she played that all day, every day. So Buddhism was how I got familiar with Erykah Badu. And that's my favorite album. All of the other albums she could keep. But Buddhism, I love that one. That brings me back to my childhood. When my mama used to clean the house and shit.
So I'm going to just say this because I really want to get it started. So y'all know that I'm doing this purposely to get it started. How y'all feel about Blue Cantrell?
I love her first album.
Sing her ass off.
First album, I loved it.
I only know one song.
Her first album, I loved it.
You right.
Now the second one, I got to.
Now on her second album, "Sleep in the Middle," was the only song that I went up for her second album. That was it.
I like the album from Blue Cantrell. The first album was good. The second album, I was like,
I love the first album.
Wait, Belize say who? Don't do that, please. Don't do that, Belize.
Don't do that, Belize. Blue Cantrell.
Wait a minute.
I hit him up style.
Include Blue Cantrell on artists, because to me, when you talk about slept on artists, it has to be artists who's been putting out albums, and all of their albums have been good. For example, Tamia, you could go to any Tamia album. Every Tamia album.
I agree.
I don't give a fuck what album you pick. That woman sings down. That is the definition of slept on, because you're not gonna play a Tamia album where that woman is not singing down.
Right?
Do you think? Jasmine Sullivan is the same way.
I like some more than others.
Right?
Don't do Tamia. Wait, Tamar. Don't do Tamia. Don't do Tamia.
We gonna tell the truth tonight. We gonna tell the truth tonight.
I have nothing to say.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like early Jasmine Sullivan. I do not like early Jasmine.
I do.
I like Jasmine Sullivan. The more she got into it, I like Jasmine Sullivan later than I do early Jasmine Sullivan. Early Jasmine Sullivan, you know what she puts me in the mind of? And y'all gonna get mad? She puts me in the mind of a secular version, y'all gonna get real mad, of Kim Burrell.
No, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that, because I see what you're saying.
I'm talking about just the voice and the style.
Yeah.
She has that
I'm not mad at it.
Raspy, ethereal voice where she does a lot of runs and stuff like Kim Burrell. Only she's secular. Now, go attach Kim Burrell to fuckery and fucktitude, but Jasmine Sullivan, she and me personally, in my taste of me, I don't like those types of voices or women. I don't like women with the airy, raspy, ethereal voices. Really? I don't like Brandy at first. Because raspy,
now, tell Teddy, for me, I like to hear artists, male or female, where everybody don't sound the same. That's why I have an appreciation and an affinity for Jasmine, because nobody really sounds like her. Brandy, nobody really sounds like her or constructs their songs like her. Like Toni Braxton.
Well,
don't nobody sound. Well, Tamar might sound a little bit like her, but don't
wait. Let's be clear. Brandy don't construct songs like anything because she don't write shit. So she sings what is given to her.
Scotty, that's you. Scotty, go ahead. That's all Scotty.
Hold on. I heard somebody say they didn't like Toni Braxton. Who said that?
That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
Who don't like Toni Braxton?
Wait, what I was saying is I love artists who don't sound alike. So there's nobody that really sounds like Toni. There's nobody that sounds like Jasmine or Brandy or Monica. Even with the male singers, there's nobody that sounds like Teddy Pendergrass. There's nobody that sounds like Lenny Williams. There's nobody that sounds like the band. I like those different sounds.
For me, I would say there are very few voices who I can truly say nobody sounds like them. Because just like I said with Jasmine, I hear parts of her from Kim Burrell. And so I can't say that. I'm gonna give you what I think of when I say nobody sounds like somebody. The perfect example of that is Anita Baker. When you hear Anita Baker, you cannot say that's anybody else. The first note you said, nobody else does Anita Baker. Like, even though they tried to make, when Toni Braxton first came out, she came out because Anita said, I'm not going to do this song because I'm not doing music right now. Love Should Have Brought You Home for the Boomerang soundtrack. And they said, well, Toni will be close enough to Anita, but still, that's not Anita. When you heard Toni Braxton,
no, close enough, yes. But Toni is Toni. The only people that can bite Toni is her sisters, and even when her sisters try,
they can't do it. They can't do Toni. They can't do it. You can't do Toni. I think Toni has one of those voices. When you hear Toni Braxton, you say, "Oh, bitch, that's Toni Braxton. That ain't nobody else."
Wait. I think the closest out of those Braxton sisters is Tamar. Now, I don't see it for Tamar, but Tamar will sing her face to the floor.
Tamar is more of a soprano than Toni.
Wait, she is. But when Tamar first came out, even though she was doing background for Toni, her first album that she don't like to claim, they made her try to, manipulate her voice to sound like Toni. So because she had been doing background for so long, she does have certain Toni-isms. But yes, Tamar is truly a soprano. But
Tamar's a soprano. Now, especially when Toni goes low, Toni is good for what's going on.
All right. Okay, so look.
Well, she said, everything's gonna work out right,
Okay, so look. Terrence, one of your members, Houston, had asked, what about Heather Headley?
I love Heather Headley.
I love Heather Headley.
I put her in the same range as Anika. Anika Noni Rose can sing her ass off too, and Heather Headley. But the problem is we're always going to see them as stage divas. They're always going to be the bane of those girls who can sing their ass off from Broadway and things like that. So unfortunately, as well as Heather Headley could sing her fucking face off.
Yes.
And I hated that even with Anika, like, for example, I'll give you a perfect example. When she played on Dreamgirls, Anika talked about having to down herself, levels in terms of her singing ability to play that part because she was supposed to be that middle singer that wasn't, the greatest of, singers, where we know Anika, if she wants to, could sing her at. If you ain't never seen Anika on Broadway, I've seen her on Broadway. That horse.
El Teddy, nobody really wanted to give her that because when Bianca got on and said she had to sing below what she normally does, they all went to Bianca rather than giving, Anika what she. And for those who wonder who is Bianca, I'm talking about Beyonce. So yeah. But anyway,
I never bought that story about Beyonce because Beyonce was doing her best to sing her ass off in fucking Dreamgirls.
Yeah.
Which is why when what was the little song that she came out with that was in the movie but was not listen. She tried to make that a moment bigger than Jennifer Holliday's moment with I Am Telling You, and it was never going to be. She was over singing at times on the song to make it a bigger moment, and it was never going to be as big of a moment as and I Am Telling You. It was not going to happen. And
I did not care for Listen. I didn't. I felt like when it came
I appreciated listening for what it was. For what it was. But on a separate note, so since somebody had to at me, so Jules wanted to know what about okay, now y'all get ready for it. What about Miss Deborah Cox? Now Deborah can sing the fuck down. We did not do that.
Listen, on the Whitney movie on Lifetime,
on that Whitney
Deborah
movie.
Cox did all the vocals, and I lived. I said,
let me tell you
Deborah.
Now, I hate that, and I'm gonna say this. I hate that when Deborah and Whitney sang together, it was way after Whitney's voice had gone.
Yeah,
Whitney's voice was already trash at that point when they sang the same.
But it was but it was still a good song. Whitney, it was still a good song.
I would love to have seen that song about 10 or 15 years earlier, when Whitney still had the soprano voice.
Yeah.
And Deborah was a soprano. And if them hoes had battled there, or even when Whitney sang with Mariah or When You Believe, Whitney's voice was way gone, even on the Whitney When You Believe song. And her voice was way gone. Mariah and Whitney talked about how Mariah at points had to take the bottom and had to take the top because Whitney had a octave and a half range at that point only. And so I would have loved to see a Whitney and Mariah early 90s, like around 92, 93. If they had a duet with Whitney and Mariah in like 92 or 93, when Mariah had that second album coming out and Whitney had The Bodyguard coming out, listen, that would have been some legendary ass shit, the likes of which you would have never heard again in life. But unfortunately, we were robbed of that because music industry always pit Whitney and Mariah against each other when they were both great in what they did. Mariah, listen, Whitney had her thing, Mariah had her thing. Whitney, to me, Whitney was the voice. It was the
wait. No, you said she was with Nippy is the voice.
No, Whitney is dead. Whitney is dead.
Don't do Whitney.
She's dead. I can't do her because she's dead. But she's very dead of her own doing. But let's be clear. Whitney being the voice is 30 years ago. Whitney being the voice is 30 years ago.
Look, if you say that, that's cool, but I guarantee you, Whitney's warm-up vocals will destroy more than half of the singers or singers or harmonizers that we have. You're not gonna do Whitney.
I'm gonna take this too. To me, the difference between Whitney and Mariah is this. Whitney had the voice, the quintessential, what I want to hear in a female singer, just how her voice sounded. That is what you wanted to hear. When you talk about technique and runs and the shit ad-libs that would be done, oh, Mariah, you can't come. When Mariah goes in, you can tell a song when Mariah is feeling that song. Because the whole second half of that song, that whore is going to go in and let have it. And she's going to run, and that whore going to say, bitch, you thought I was done? Bitch, you finna get some more of this.
Wait. Simone Beagle say in the chat, not her the warm-up vocals. Whitney's warm-up vocals will kill so many artists.
Listen. Whitney plays a shit, and it kills me. I'm gonna tell you a perfect example. I'm playing around with shit. At the end of the song, When You Believe, when Whitney and Mariah was just doing little ad-libs, and Whitney did a little, you gotta believe, gotta believe, gotta believe. killed like half the music, half the female singers, and just playing around fucking off. Listen, when Whitney at the end, I agree. Whitney at the end of Why Does It Hurt So Bad, saying to Babyface, how about that? Was enough to kill
Oh yeah, that's off the way to Excel album.
Music industry, okay? Just saying that. How about that?
Now, I want to say to those in the chat, just understand that this conversation we're having, we are talking about not singers, not singers, but vocalists. That's what we're talking about right now.
We're talking about vocalists.
Yeah,
that's
because I just want y'all to know right quick.
Listen, if you go people into the conversation, they must be vocalists. Okay, do you hear me? We talking about if you go introduce, you gotta introduce somebody like a Celine or somebody like that into the conversation where you know a bitch can sing down, not a bitch who ying around like Beyonce or Kelly Rowland, who ying around the house and do a good little popular vocal. Not be a leader in the world, not be a leader in the world and all of that.
Speaking of Kelly Price, what about?
No, I didn't mean Kelly Price. I meant Kelly Rowland, not Kelly Price, because Kelly Price is a vocalist and sings down.
Yes, she is.
She's a vocalist.
So what's Kelly Rowland?
What you know? Wait. Look. I'll say this. I really do believe, and y'all about to type it. I really do believe that Kelly Rowland is a vocalist. I just believe that with her being in Destiny's Daughters, that she had to really play herself down. Because there are certain songs
she was the best singer to me in Destiny's Skits.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is there were certain songs that both Beyoncé led that she went and did that Kelly was able to effortlessly deliver those notes like Emotions. If y'all heard Kelly doing Emotions, the way that she did it was so much better than Beyonce. But what I'm saying,
didn't like how they forced Beyonce to lead Emotions. Don't get me true. I love that song Emotions, but I love that remake that they did. But I always say if they had let Kelly perhaps do some of the things that they just thrust on Beyonce.
And the notes, yeah.
I agree. Don't get it twisted. I love Beyonce. That's one of Beyonce's top performances for me, vocally, in her remake of Emotions.
Yeah.
But I still think that had Kelly done it, it would have been even much better. Even though Michelle, we could just throw her by the wayside.
No. We can't
do that, Michelle.
No. Don't do Michelle.
No, we can't. Like Michelle's voice was very unique.
Let's call it unique. We'll be nice and call it unique. Lord.
You know what? I'm not finna argue with you, gentlemen, on this panel tonight. So we'll just move past it because we're not even here to argue. That's not what we're here to do.
About Michelle.
Okay, because I have my own feels about Michelle Williams.
I get upset.
You know what? Wait.
No, let me tell you what I get upset with people. When people talk about the greatness of fucking Kiki Wyatt, and I would never forgive Kiki Wyatt for her remake of If Only You Knew, when this stinking poor bitch went into falsetto at the end of the song, and I don't respect you. If you're gonna say
but that's her rendition.
I don't give a
fuck. It's
one thing to do a remake. It's another thing to. I'm sorry. It's one thing to do a cover. It's another thing to do a rendition. That is her rendition. Now,
listen,
I don't feel Kiki that often.
Did you like Coco's rendition of If Only You Knew?
Coco's everything. Coco's is everything. Coco's rendition is everything. Coco's might be better than Patty's if you get It really is. If you really want to go there,
I can believe it.
Notes on hers that's higher than Patty's. Full voice.
I can believe it.
When you want to go there. But that Kiki Wyatt version of If Only You Knew, she needed her ass whooped. I was really upset. It was unforgivable. She could never get back in my good graces after that. And I liked Kiki Wyatt until she did that, and I said, "Bitch, fuck you for all eternity."
Well, whose is better? Whose If Only You Knew is better? Kiki Wyatt's or what's her name? Deatra Hicks when she sung it on the play.
Oh, I don't know.
Kiki.
I don't know. When I heard Deatra sing it on the play, Deatra shit it all over Kiki Wyatt's version. Now I'm not gonna do. I ain't gonna do her like that.
I'm gonna go with Deatra Hicks because Kiki Wyatt,
when she sung it live,
it was trash.
I was all here for Deatra Hicks.
I love D, but I gotta say Kiki. I'm sorry. I gotta say Kiki.
I'm still mad. Somebody in the chat put Ruben Studdard. I'm still mad at Ruben Studdard for trying to sing Luther's version of Superstar.
You know what?
Let leave Luther alone. Leave Luther alone.
I just need for artists to understand there is a difference between a cover and a rendition. If you can't do the song justice, just do a rendition. Don't try to do a cover. Okay, you don't do that. It's certain songs.
It's certain, no, but even if you're gonna do a cover, I don't care if it's a cover or a rendition. If you put it on your album and you put it out there for sales, certain songs that are iconic, leave people's song alone.
Well, let me ask you this. Wait. El Teddy. So with that being said, how do you feel about Clarice doing lately his rendition of Anita's Lately on his debut album? How do you feel about that? Because I think he did it justice. I don't know
that I heard that.
Did you Tinashe did I'm Every Woman?
Who?
Tinashe did I'm Every Shaka Khan's I'm Every Woman.
Timberland, Tennis Shoe. Who?
Not Tennis Shoe.
You said Timberland. Child.
And it's like a house beat.
Now, let's be clear. There are a few times where someone's remake of something is better. I'm gonna give you a few people whose remakes are better. Luda did a remake of A House Is Not a Home by
yes, he did.
John Ward. He did a better remake of Superstar. Don't you remember You Told Me You Love Me, Baby? Than Karen Carpenter, and I love Karen Carpenter's version, but Luther's was better. I will say Whitney's version of I'm Every Woman is better than Shaka's, and her version of I Will Always Love You is better than Dolly.
Yes, it was.
I will give you, you know what I'm saying? Every now and again, you have remake. Mariah does several people's remakes that, for example, I Can't Live If Living Is Without You. That's Mariah's song. I forgot the name of the rock group that did I Can't Live If Living Is Without You. People don't even know that that's not originally Mariah's song, but you associate that song with Mariah.
Oh, wait. Okay, wait. All right, so CCF Freak asked us, who did Shirley Murdoch's As We Lay Justice? Donna Harris or Kelly Price?
Kelly Price. Kelly Price. That's our question.
Kelly Price.
It was Kelly Price.
Kelly Price.
It's Kelly Price.
Kelly
Price.
Yeah,
it was Kelly Price without question. That's not even up for debate.
Absolutely.
Now with that, with that though, I will say I was so pissed with Kelly Price when her and our auntie, our great auntie, got up there to sing. I think it was at maybe Essence or whatever, and she did her best to over-sing her. I was so mad. I was angry.
Oh, but cool.
Huh?
I don't remember that Essence.
You know what? Just go to YouTube and type in Shirley Murdoch and Kelly Price. You'll see the video. And Kelly did her best to over-sing our auntie. I was so mad.
I remember that she did.
I was so mad. I was angry. And look, the reason that I'm angry is I'm gonna give y'all something. So I like Eric Benet. Him and I think it was Eddie Murphy. I think it was Eddie Levert. They did a song on his album Lost in Time called Paid. And we all know that Eric Benet can sing his ass off, but Eric Benet allowed Eddie Levert to do Eddie Levert. He didn't even try to oversing him on this song.
Yeah, because you know Eddie Levert is going to sing. Eddie Levert is not going to be outsung.
It's just like, but that's what you do when you have a legend. You let the legend do what the legend do. You don't try to overdo.
That's like if you get on stage with Patty. Patty is not going to be outdone. Patty is not going to let you outsing her. I'm sorry.
Look, remember when they did Lady Marmalade? I think it was on MTV. And you had Christina, shaky vocal ass, trying to outdo Patty. And Patty let you know, this is my song. You ain't outdo me on my song.
Patty let the bitch know. If you go back, they had this, it was back in the 80s. They had this whole, I think, like an award show or something. But at the end, they had all of the artists come on stage. And I forgot what song they were singing, but Diana Ross was singing, and then she started passing the mic to everybody. Baby, they gave that mic to Patti LaBelle, and this was during the 80s. This was crazy here, who really sing down. Baby, they gave that mic to Patti, and Patti never gave the mic up.
No, she didn't.
Diana was so mad. Listen, there were newspaper articles and everything about how horrible Patty was for outsinging Diana Ross. Patty didn't give two shit. Patty said, fuck you, bitch. Bitch, you gave me that. And you know, Patty's good for I don't give a shit if you give me or not. Because Patty don't need, like, Patty does it all the time. She'll be at a concert, leave the mic on the mic stand, walk away from the mic, sing it, and everybody's still in the whole goddamn arena.
Wait, so Dev just said, remember when Celine tried to come for, or I remember when she tried to come for Aretha. She tried to come for Aretha. Aretha wasn't having it. Aretha said, "This is my song." I'm
gonna give you another perfect example. Remember when Mariah and Patty were singing "Got to Be Real," and Patty came on there and told Mariah, "Girl, I love you, Mariah. We are good friends." And Patty said, "Girl, let me help you understand something. You are Mariah, and I am Patty, and I am a living legend." And Patty said, and opened her mouth and gave Mariah the business. I love Mariah now, but Patty said, "Girl, you're not gonna win this one today." She said, "Mariah down, and they got to be real."
Yeah, I remember that. And the thing is, though, I will say this: even though Patty gave Mariah her ass to kiss, I appreciate their relationship because that's one of those like, you're my auntie, I'm your niece. They have a relationship.
They love each other.
I love it.
Patty and Mariah love each other. They both love each other.
Okay, so wait, here's another question since I'm over here in the comments. So CCF Freak then asked us yet again how we feel about Marsha Ambrosius.
She's all right.
I love Marsha.
Horrible.
She can sing an ass off.
I love Marsha. Why don't you sing her ass off?
I liked her with Floetry better than I like her by herself.
I can't get with that. I
believe. Thank you for being here, love. Bye.
All right, Believe. You know, Believe.
All right, Believe. Thank you for coming, baby.
I like Floetry better. I like her better with Floetry than I do by herself.
Okay, now, Scotty, why you being so quiet over there, sir? Why you being quiet?
He's been quiet since we talked about Monica Denise.
I have nothing to say.
Okay, well, again, we're not gonna do Monica. We're not gonna do Gunica over here. We not look. What is Cynthia Bailey's husband name? Is it Mark? Mike.
Mike.
When Mike told her when she was asked, "How do you feel about Monica Angel of Mine?" He said, "I like what Monica singing." Exactly. That's what the fuck you're supposed to say. Let Monica sing Angel of Mine.
I don't even know that anybody else sings Angel of Mine, and I don't care if anybody else sings Angel of Mine. That is Monica's song. I don't give a fuck.
You know what? Let me do this. So, Scotty, I'm gonna let you answer this. So, Shanae Billingsley said, "How do you feel about Faith Evans?" I'm gonna let Scotty lead that one.
I love Faith Evans.
Why you all need to lead that one?
You must not like Faith. Don't do Faith. Don't do Faith.
Oh hell.
I love Faith Evans.
I didn't say nothing. didn't say nothing about me not liking Faith because I actually do like Faith.
I like Faith too. She's shady as fuck, but I like Faith.
I got an ex. Me and my ex used to fuck off. I Love You by Faith. Oh,
He heard it.
Where every time when she sees that note, he always seemed to, get off and nut. And therefore, whenever I hear that song,
what in the hell? So you done made Urel and Jamar Lee.
Jamal was on. But Faith has some good songs. Faith could sing down. I love me some Faith. I love me some Faith. You know what? I love a good tribute to, for example, one of the best tributes I heard was when Yolanda Adams did the tribute to Anita Baker. On what was that? The BET Award? It was one of them award shows. When she sang "You Bring Me Joy" by Anita Baker, and I said, Yolanda Adams, you sang the fuck out of it. I need Yolanda Adams to sing a tribute to me. When I get famous, y'all, Yolanda Adams is gonna sing a tribute to me just to make me feel good. I'm just saying.
Well, Yolanda is the only gospel artist that can really do secular music, and nobody gives her a hard time.
Because you still feel like the Holy Spirit is coming down, even when she's singing secular. She's singing, "Fuck me in my pussy," and you feel like God is all in that "fuck me in my pussy." Like, yes, God, I feel that.
All right, so here's my question.
The Catholic said the same thing.
Here's my question. So for everybody on this panel, what is your favorite Faith Evans song?
That's hard to choose.
Yeah, that is hard.
Mine is "I Love You." My second is probably "Love Like This Before," because I love Like This Before is a feel good song for me, and that's my second favorite. But for me is "I Love You" and then "Love Like This Before."
Scotty?
I think my favorite Faith Evans song is "The Deep Cut." It's not a single, I don't think, but
it ain't gotta be a single. That's your favorite song.
Okay, well, my favorite Faith Evans song is probably "Lately" off the Keep the Faith album.
Ooh, I remember that. Ooh.
I remember that song.
So, what about you, birthday boy? What's your favorite Faith Evans song?
Mine would be between "I Love You" and "Soon as I Get Home."
Okay. Well, since Jamar is out of action, mine will be first off is "Used to Love," "Used to Love Me," and then what is it again? If I had to do it all again, those would be my two.
That's my song.
It all again. Oh, that was my shit. You know what? Faith had a lot of hits now. Faith had a lot of hits.
She did.
Well,
let me ask y'all this. Me, Teddy, and Scotty's friend Markel do little verses on his Instagram. Mm-hmm. And last night he put Mariah up against Janet Jackson.
I think it was
who
wrong.
Y'all think gonna win?
Janet,
First of all, it's not fair.
Janet,
no, I'm not going to say that. Mariah, first of all, both of them have catalogs. It's not a fair. First of all, Mariah has a catalog. Janet has a catalog.
But they're two different genres, so it doesn't really matter.
Mariah is a vocalist. Janet is an entertainer. And so I don't think that's fair because I don't know what to judge it on. Because if I'm certain Janet songs, if I don't have the whole production with it,
right,
it's not going to hold the same weight as Mariah. I don't need to see anything. All I need to do is hear Mariah sing down.
Yeah.
And that's all I need. Visual.
Well, you know,
Janet and so I just don't think that's it. I would love to see Janet versus Beyonce. Now you can do a Janet versus Beyonce because they're both entertaining. Beyonce's not a vocalist.
L Teddy, how about we do this? How about we do what is our favorite Janet song and what is our favorite Mariah song?
My favorite that's easy for me because both of them are queens, from Queen Janet and Queen Mariah. My favorite Mariah song is unequivocally, that's the easiest thing for me. It's my favorite song of all time. It's Underneath the Stars by Mariah Carey. I love it. She could do and the thing about Underneath the Stars, she don't sing none of the high notes, none of the whistle register. She just right there in the pocket, just singing about just a love story. That's my favorite song. It's off the Daydream album, track number 2. I love it. My favorite song by Mariah, Underneath the Stars. My favorite Janet song is Pleasure Principle because that is my favorite because Janet was by herself on the video. Yeah. She have brown singers. She have all the extra. It was just her giving you the business. Yeah. Dancing her ass off, giving you, bitch, I'm here for all of the shit. So, favorite. Doing backflip and shit and all kinds of shit. So that's my favorite Janet song.
Okay. So I'll go then, Scotty, and we need to end with the birthday boy. So my favorite song by Mariah Carey is Butterfly. I love that song dearly. And then for Janet Jackson, my favorite song by Janet Jackson is Doesn't Really Matter. Because I love the message.
That whole CD, listen, that CD is my favorite. That whole CD, the All For You CD, the All For You is my favorite Janet CD of all time. That's my favorite Janet CD.
Okay, Scotty, you're next. Mariah and Janet, your favorite song?
My favorite Mariah song would probably be Always Be My Baby.
Ooh, that's good.
My favorite one.
Always Be My Baby.
And for Janet, there's Jamar. With Janet, it's a toss-up.
What, between Moist?
Toss-up with Janet.
What?
Janet got so
no.
Are we listening to favorite what nows?
Okay, wait. Jamar, wait. So Jamar, the question is, what is your favorite Mariah Carey song and your favorite Janet song? So Scotty, go ahead, finish. I'm sorry.
It's a toss-up for me with Janet between Again and Come Back to Me.
Okay. Yeah. Come back to me. Ow! I'm big.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Jamar, since you came back, we'll let you go and then end with the birthday boy. So your favorite Mariah Carey song and your favorite Janet Jackson song?
Shit.
It's something to think about.
I need more time. I feel like my favorite Mariah song is Cliche. Well, no.
Okay.
The Roof.
Okay. Ooh, you took me back with The Roof. I ain't heard
you did with The Roof. I ain't gonna lie.
The Roof is one of my favorite songs, and my favorite Janet song is Together Again.
Okay.
Yes, I love
the choreography together. I love the choreo. Even although I would say, y'all, this does not apply to you. Okay. So you don't have to answer this. But you cannot be a gay black man and not know all of the choreography to If from Janet Jackson. If you do not know the choreography for the breakdown, and most of the straight black men will tell you they know the choreography as well, although they won't admit it. If you don't know the choreography for the breakdown on the If video by Janet Jackson, we're taking your card from you. You're no longer invited to the Rainbow Coalition compound. I'm just
I know my card is taken.
I wrote birthday boy. Birthday boy, what is your favorite Mariah and Janet Jackson song?
For Mariah, Lord, my favorite. Oh man. Damn.
We belong to
my favorite for Mariah, my favorite will have to be Hero. I love Hero.
Okay, yeah, I like that. Okay.
Janet. Janet. I would give it between two. I would give it between I Get So Lonely.
Yes.
And it's another one. I Get So Lonely and China Love. I love China Love.
China Love is in my top 3.
That's my favorite.
China Love is in my top 3 Janet songs. That whole All For You album, I'm telling you, that whole All For You album, everything.
I love China Love.
About Mariah.
That's my favorite.
People talk about Mariah and the whistle register and all of that. Yeah. But when people talk about their favorite Mariah song, it's usually a song where Mariah is just giving you pure, hard Mariah singing. She ain't even got to go high notes and whistle register. What Mariah is just saying, damn it, I'm here for this song. I'm just singing down. You ain't go, I ain't even got to go up there. I'm just going to sit here and let you know, bitch, I have vocals. I have a voice.
You know what? So I'm finna be real messy right now, but that is okay because that's what we're here for. So I want to know. I'm not gonna go first, but what is y'all favorite Whitney, Queen Nippy, Houston song, and your favorite Madonna song?
Madonna.
My Madonna.
I'm being I don't listen to Madonna, so I don't.
Catch me out. Thank you, baby.
I don't listen to Madonna.
I listen to Madonna. Let's think about this. Madonna.
My favorite Whitney is because it's my mom's favorite song too, and she got up on the stage and did this karaoke. Is How Will I Know?
So I love that song. Mine with Whitney is
that's the first song I ever heard of Whitney's, and that's when I fell in love with Whitney. How will I know? When that woman said the first 3 notes, "There's a boy," that's all I needed. Nobody sings those 2 notes like she did, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I remember.
Wait. So Dev says, "No girl, no one cares about Madge." Okay,
right,
all right, wait. Okay, so look. I'll say Whitney. Y'all give me another female vocalist of that time. So we got Whitney. Who else y'all got? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said Madge. My bad. I'm sorry.
You did try it. I mean, you could. Yeah.
Well, the shit that got me off Whitney was my name is not Susan. So watch what you say. That shit. That was my shit.
The song is Miracle. I love.
Okay.
Yes, I love that song too. I forgot all about
it. That 1A is Miracle, but 1B is Did We Almost Have It All?
All right.
Did we almost have it all?
I got one.
So closely by All the Man I Need.
With them strings in the background on Didn't We Almost Have It All? Oh, she takes me out.
Wait. Before I let y'all finish, so I got one because everybody hit me up with it. So we got Whitney and Tony Braxton. So Teddy, go ahead. Whitney and Tony, go ahead.
I said my Whitney is Miracle. Tony is probably it's so many Tony.
Just don't say my favorite, because that's mine. Don't say my favorite.
I must say for Tony. It's so hard.
I'm ready.
Hey, it's still the thing that made me fall in love with Tony, which was her first single. I love Should Have Brought You Home.
Okay.
But
yeah, that's my shit too.
It's Love Should Have Brought You Home, but I still love Just Another Sad Love. So just another sad love.
Yeah, that's the shit.
Another sad love song.
Okay.
You know what?
All right. So Jamar.
Breathe Again. Don't forget Breathe Again.
No, that's fine. Stop that. Jamar, you're next. Don't do that, LT. Jamar, go ahead.
I mean, it was really a 3-way tie with Love Should Have Brought You Home, Another Sad Love Song, and Breathe Again.
Right, I'm with you, Jamal.
Here, I'm gonna give an honorable mention. It's just because to do. I'm trying to think of like a deep cut that you would have to like listen to the album to know anything about.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay. So CCF free. I'm gonna get that one next, but y'all keep going.
I'm trying to think of like a deep album cut that's still, it's not a single, but would still, people would know. Did y'all listen to that joint album that they did with Babyface?
My mother has that album. I don't listen to that.
Who's it Bitter? I think didn't with Tony Braxton do a song called Bitter? I'm not bitter. Ain't that her? Was it somebody else?
I do not know. I was gonna say like I Wish, or did y'all listen to Pulse?
Yep.
Yeah. I heard that.
And Side.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Make My Heart.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
I was gonna say an honorable mention to for Whitney is All the Man I Need.
Okay. All right, so I'll go then we'll have Scotty and Terrence. So my favorite Whitney song is Run to You. My favorite Tony song, so somebody already said Breathe Again. So I guess I'll say Unbreak My Heart will be the next one.
Unbreak My Heart is so damn overrated to me. Like it's so.
But Breathe Again is it. But if I had to pick another one, it would be Unbreak My Heart for the simplicity.
Like Unbreak My Heart is so damn dramatic.
Unbreak my heart.
Girl, just get your damn answer so I can get mine.
Shit. Bitch, don't give a damn if it's being your birthday. Don't do the most now. But anyway, since you want to start shit. As far as Whitney is concerned, it has to be between, because this is hard, but it has to be between for me, You Give Good Love and
yes, that's a good one. That's a good one.
And The Greatest Love of All. I know that's probably so
yes, I love it.
Have my read.
No, I love that song.
Okay, birthday boy.
Tony.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
For Tony, it's Breathe Again. It's Breathe Again for me.
That's
Tony.
it.
It's not 7 whole days.
That is my shit.
It should be 7 whole days.
That is my
7 whole days for your ass. You ruined 7 whole days for me, Jamar. I can't pick that.
Oh, bitch, I made it better. That's what
mine for me, for Whitney, and I'm only gonna give Whitney this one because it came up in my playlist. It came in my playlist earlier, and I forgot all about it. Mine for me, for Whitney, will have to be Lloyd. It came in. What is it? It's off the Preacher's Wife soundtrack.
I Believe in
I Believe in You and Me.
Even You.
No, not that one. My Love Is Calling. That song. I love that
One
song.
of my
For the
favorite
Preacher's Wife
is
soundtrack.
Why Does It Hurt So Bad? I love Why Does It Hurt So Bad.
And Tony Braxton, to be real, I'm gonna have to give it how I go shit. I Love Me Some Him. That's my shit from Tony Braxton. That's
I
just
love
one
that
that
song.
only noticed Tony Braxton. Was I Love Me Some
I
Him.
love that
was my
song.
shit.
I love
Me
that
Some
song.
You Mean the World
I
to
love
Me.
me
You
some
Mean
him.
the World to Me was my
Angie,
shit.
I got you. Angie, I got you. We gonna get there. We gonna get there. I'm sorry.
I love me some him, and
my
I don't
shit.
want to.
That is my shit, Scotty. I love it.
Okay, I'm gonna ask y'all one.
Oh, I love that.
Because I want to break the monotony. We gonna just do women.
I was gonna get there, but go ahead. Go ahead.
your favorite Luther and your favorite Tevin. Now, if you tell me you don't have a favorite Luther or not a favorite Tevin, then I'm just gonna take your off.
My favorite Luther off the bat is if this world was mine. I will play at your feet. That's my shit from Luther. Lord, that is my shit from Luther. That's my favorite.
Call out your Tevin.
Shit. Did he only have one?
No, wait, what?
Look, don't you fucking do that.
Tevin
not gonna do is Tevin.
Listen, Tevin got so many deep cuts that if you ain't fucked off a good Tevin Campbell song, you ain't live. Because Break It Down alone brought thousands of babies, millions of babies into this world. Break It Down by Tevin Campbell alone has brought a lot of babies into this world.
Well, I guess I'll go next. For Luther, it's a tie. It's between So Amazing and Never Too Much with Luther.
That's my shit.
Now, Tevin.
I'm sorry. My bad, Scotty. Go ahead. My B.
Now, Tevin, I could be all day with that one. Like, I have so many favorite songs.
Tevin for me. That's how I feel about Tevin. Like, but I know.
No shade to Tevin. I like Tevin, but
if I had to choose at least two songs by Tevin to tie it up with, it would probably be
the one he came out with. Can we talk? Or the other one he came out with.
I'm ready.
Was that him?
I just said it. I'm ready. That's the name of it.
I'm ready.
Yeah. You only had two.
For me,
we're gonna get to it.
I'm with Scotty on it. I have ties for both. For Luther, it's a tie between Any Love, because I love Any Love. And I'm gonna go, I love Luther Vandross' version of Oh Come All You Faithful. I listen to that shit right now. It's not even Christmas. Because at the end of his version of Oh Come All You Faithful, the way he sings that as if that's the last song that's gonna ever be sang, he takes me up every time. So I love Luther Vandross.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll go. So for Tevin, I got it bad.
I ain't did my Tevin.
And then for Luther, it will be Dance with My Father.
I didn't do my Tevin yet. My Tevin
I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry.
My Tevin is a tie between Always in My Heart and the original Tomorrow, before the voice changed. When he said that tomorrow will bring a better you and a better me, that young man, that woman sang that song like it was the last song.
Of course, he was singing it to his man, child. That was from his heart.
You're a horrible person. You're a horrible person, Terrence. I just want you to know that.
What was you doing?
Never too much, never too much.
Never Too Much is so good, though.
I'm sorry. Look. My mother.
No,
wait.
When Tevin was younger, I'd have given you some period.
No, I'm just saying my mother, her husband is Luther. So when I tell you that I grew up listening to everything Luther, to even his Christmas album, I didn't listen to everything.
That is on that Christmas album.
I'm just saying.
That will come on you favorite is everything for me. He can't do no wrong with that one.
I'm sorry.
I have to hear him sing every year, every Christmas. You know, he has to sing that on Christmas, just like I have to hear Silent Night. In my mind, if I don't hear In My Mind on Christmas Day, it ain't Christmas. I'm just saying. Woo! You ain't black. If you
did you go, Jamar?
No, I was waiting.
Go ahead.
My Luther is definitely Dance with My Father. Definitely Dance with My Father. Tevin, other than Can We Talk, Back to the World.
Back to the World.
I love Back to the World.
And by the time Back to the World came, he was all out. He was like, "Girl, I'm here. I'm queer. Get used to it."
He was.
He was like, he had them little twists, little plaits or whatever his head.
Tevin was like
Right.
the Whitney.
I was like, Tevin,
Yeah, he
girl,
was.
girl.
Did everybody go already?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I forget who asked it, but I'll go first. But they asked SWV and In Vogue.
That
So
was
my
super
SWV will be Rain because I just love
Yes.
how Coco laid that down. And for In
Yes.
Vogue, my loving, because you're never gonna get it. That's my shit. I'm gonna let y'all.
Well, my for In Vogue is gonna be Sitting at Home. I think that's off their first album. And who was the other one?
SWV.
I
got
wow.
SWV. I got more
SWV. I'm gonna say Use Your Heart. Use Your Heart was my song off the System of Voices album.
I love
That was
Use Your
my
Heart.
Okay.
SWV got so many songs for me. God damn it.
Including Deep Cut.
Okay, I would say for SWV, it was the remix to Right Here with the Michael Jackson Human Nature.
That's a good
The
one.
remix with the Human Nature, that Right Here.
Yeah.
Right here. Yeah.
The original was all right, but when they did that remix with the Human Nature,
Right.
SWV, I mean, In
Thank you
Vogue,
guys.
it probably is. Something about me, I love the original songs, but I love Never Gonna Get It. Never Gonna Get It is always gonna be. I love the song that makes me love a group or an artist. I can't go away from the original song that made me love them, so I'm gonna say Never Gonna Get It.
Okay.
Somebody said Boyz II Men and Jodeci. Now that's hard. Oh Jesus! I love me some
For
Jodeci.
me, when it comes down to SWV, for me, it's so many songs. If I had to choose two songs from SWV, it'll probably be, and it's probably the cliche way to go, but I just love
You're
this
not gonna
song.
keep the two songs, Scotty.
It's probably gonna be Weak. And I don't have to choose it.
Just for that run that does at the end. Just for that run that Coco does at the end of Week is better than 98% of the songs of every female group of all time. Just that one run that Coco does.
Yeah, it'll probably be Weak. And for In Vogue is Don't Let Go for me.
Oh yes, yeah.
Okay.
Jamar?
Yeah, Don't Let Go.
Don't Let Go is
at SWV, as I mentioned earlier, the cover that they did of Coco, If Only You Knew, she tore it up.
Listen, Jamar, Coco sings down.
Tore it up.
If you have never heard that version of If Only You Knew,
baby, Coco,
you have not, baby.
Okay.
So I also like SWV's. If you haven't heard their song "Do Ya" on that "I Miss You" album,
yes, that's on there.
I
the
heard
one that
it.
came out in 2011. Do ya? Different shit.
Okay, so I know a lot of people will get upset with this mashup, but we're gonna do it today. So your favorite Chris Brown and Usher song. So I'll go first. Let y'all think. I'll go first. My favorite Chris Brown song is Lottery. I just like how they played Lottery. And for Usher, it's gonna be My Way. I like that song My Way. I'm gonna let y'all.
My favorite for Chris Brown is gonna be No Way off his first album. I almost say Her. Off his first album, No Shade.
Yeah.
And for Usher, it's gonna have to. Ooh, shit. Ooh. For
I got
Usher,
so many Usher songs, but I know which one.
Yeah, I do too.
I know which one I'm gonna choose. I already got which one I'm gonna choose for Usher.
Yeah, all right.
It's so
Just
many.
establish start. Usher for me is gonna be Slow Jam with Monica.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Another slow jam.
Chris Brown is not him by himself. My favorite Chris Brown song is the best song where he showed all his vocal ability, which was No Air with Jordan Sparks.
Oh yes. No Air was
great.
Down on that song with Jordan Sparks, No Air. So I love that. My favorite Usher song is Can You Help Me? All 8701. Because Can You Help Me? Usher saying,
Oh, I forgot about that song.
Oh, Can You Help Me? Listen, that was my shit. Oh God. Yes. I'm sorry.
Okay. For Chris Brown. It'll probably be Don't Judge Me for Chris Brown. I love Don't Judge Me.
Yeah, I love that song.
For Usher, and I have so many Usher songs that I love.
Yeah,
but I'll probably go with You Remind Me.
You Remind Me.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You remind me
when that song first came out, that was my shit. Do you hear me?
You remind me.
I love that
what
song.
You came to do. Listen, that 8701 album did things to me that that was his best album to me. You could do the song for 8701.
Oh no, Confessions beat 8701. Period. The whole Confessions album I can listen to.
To me, Confessions was good, but to me, it's 8701 then Confessions. I'm sorry. For me, it was 8701 for me. Confessions, to me, was more for the people. 8701 was more of, him just singing that. It's like comparing Low End Theory to Midnight Marauders.
Yes, come through, Tribe Called Quest.
Just saying, it's like when it's two great albums, and you having to compare Low End Theory to Midnight Marauders, two of the greatest rap albums ever. What are we talking about?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 87 and Confessions were both such good albums by Usher. Such good album. That's why when people say, "Oh, I would love to hear verses between Chris Brown and Usher," that would be a bloodbath. It would be a bloodbath.
It would.
It would be a fucking bloodbath. It would not be close.
Yeah, Usher would. I mean,
well, who do you think will win?
To run. So
Usher
who will win? Because there got to be a winner. Who will win?
Usher.
Crucified Chris Brown.
Usher.
And people gonna get mad the same way Patty crucified Gladys. Because they didn't even play half of Patty's catalog.
I will say that. She did.
They started repeating Gladys' songs and didn't even.
Okay. Wait.
That I was like,
wait. Did everybody go with this last one?
Jamar didn't go yet.
Go ahead, Jamar.
So my two was just Chris Brown and Usher, right? So these weren't the most popular songs, but they were my favorite songs because they had emotional ties to them at the time. So for Chris Brown, it was Forever.
Yes.
And for Usher, it was Moving Mountains.
Oh, yeah. I like that one. I did like that one. I like that one.
Oh, you took me back. Moving Mountains.
Okay. Now, this is the part where I'm about to get stoned.
Scotty ain't go yet.
Oh, really? Damn, Scotty. Oh, Scotty?
I thought he was first.
Okay. So look.
I missed him. I'm sorry.
I know that everybody's gonna get mad when I do these two ladies, but we're gonna do it today. And I'll go first. So we're gonna do Mary J. Blige and Keisha Fish Plate Coleslaw Cold.
That's not a good comparison. Mary J. Blige can be catalog.
We just gonna do it. We just gonna pick our We will just pick our favorite songs. We gonna pick our favorite songs. So for Mary, listen, damn it. Mary, mine is No More Drama, and for Keisha, it's Trust and Believe. I'm gonna let y'all go.
Why you gonna take my song like that?
Well, let me go second. Let me go ahead and get me out the way.
You know what? Okay, wait. Since I took Scotty's song, I'll say Heaven Sent. There we go. All right, praise God.
I'm gonna go because I'm the birthday boy. Now, I'm gonna do it like this because you ain't getting no stipulations. So as far as Mary albums go, My Life, Share My World, her self-titled album that came out in '99, Growing Pains, that alone takes out Keisha Cole.
We just picking our favorite song, but damn, you ain't have to.
But I'm saying, you may as well take one song for Mary J. Blige's album, and it will beat out Keisha Cole.
God damn,
Keisha Cole
it'll beat out Keisha Cole.
Let's be clear. She's not, and I'm not Mary J. Blige.
Her and Mary, there's no comparison.
Mary J. Blige's catalog is way more extensive than Keisha Cole could ever do.
Thank you. That's why I said one of her albums will beat out Keisha Cole. And I already named you 4 of them. So I mean,
so let me go next. No Keisha Cole song because I don't like that whore. But if I'm going to say Mary J. Blige, my favorite Mary J. Blige song goes all the way back to What's the 411. My favorite Mary J. Blige song is You Remind Me. I love You Remind Me by Mary J. Blige. That is my shit right there. Love it. But Keisha Cole, she
go, Jamar. I'd rather go.
I'm gonna be fair. My favorite. If I have to pick out a favorite for Mary, if I have to pick a favorite for Mary, I would El Teddy is off the 411, but it'll be Slow Down. Now, as far as Keisha Cole's go, I will give her a Woman to Woman. Her and Ashanti. I give Keisha Cole's that. But for Mary, for me, it would be Slow Down from What's the 411.
Okay.
Go ahead, Jamar.
So
it's hard for me. I'm a big Mary fan.
For Mary J. Blige, my personal favorite has always been Be Without You.
Ooh, I like that. I like that one. Yeah.
And Keisha Cole, this was a deep cut that's still just my favorite. It's probably one of the more of her happier songs that's not always so.
Is it brand new?
No.
Oh, I like that one.
It's This Is Us from A Different Me.
Okay.
I love that song, Jamar. I forgot about that. I did like the Different Me album. I did. I forgot about that.
They're just like
wait, Jamar.
We already said her. I love Feel So Right by Janet. It's such a happy song for me. I love Feel So Right on that All For You album by Janet. It's just such a happy song for me.
Girl, we ain't on Janet. We on Keisha and Mary. What's your pick?
Jamar, you didn't choose Go by Keisha Cole.
What's the Teddy? Lord.
Choose what by Keisha Cole?
Here we go.
Girl, if you don't get
I'll let you hear.
If you don't get
but anyway, I'm gonna start with
baby, just imagine.
I'm start with Keisha versus Mary.
Cole doing dance music.
I'm not doing that.
Like not even like the kind of dance music that Kelly Rowland did that was kind of like still, kind of nice, like Kesha, Britney Spears.
We're not doing that in this last Evil Day. No, that's not what.
But why not? I would love to listen. I would love to see a battle between Britney and
Keisha Cole.
This isn't a versus. This is not. It wasn't supposed to be a versus.
I think she would make for some good house music though, because with some good house music, you love somebody who can belt out a note. You understand what I'm saying? And Keisha Cole can sing. Now I ain't gonna never take that from that whore. That whore can sing.
Not on that song.
And I feel left to herself, she might make a good house singer, a good singer for good house music.
I wanted that for Kelly.
I think if you heard that, but I don't know. But I'm gonna start with Keisha Cole first because it's too hard for me. I'm gonna start with Keisha Cole first. Keisha Cole, like I said earlier, Keisha Cole, my favorite song by her is "Trust and Believe." For Mary,
it's tough. It's tough. It's so many albums, so many songs, so many songs that did not get them on the radio. It's just so many.
His favorite song is "Whole Damn Year."
No, it's not.
That's my shit too, Scotty. Quiet as Skep. That's my shit too, Scotty. Quiet as Skep.
It's not my favorite song, Jamar being funny. But if I had to choose something off the top of my head, it'll be a deep cut, and it's from the My Life album, and it's Mary's Joint.
Yes! Oh, no, I love that shit. I'm about to play My Life soon as I get off.
It's either Mary's Joint or I Love You.
I mean, if we going down this road, why don't we just go ahead, Brandy versus Monica? Who are you picking?
No, we're not.
What's your favorite song?
Brandy ain't nobody vocal Bible. No shade. I love me some Brandy. I love me some Brandy. It's no shade.
We didn't ask who to go together. We're saying favorite song from each.
L Teddy. You supposed to, I'm supposed to be leading this. Damn it! You trying to call strife? You were trying to call strife amongst us.
That's my position. I always call strife. That's what
all right.
I do.
Look, all right. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna let L Teddy take the reins. So I'm gonna end my portion with we going with 3 different women groups.
Oh dear God!
TLC, Escape, and Destiny's Child.
Why we gotta put Destiny's Child there? Can we leave Destiny's Child?
TLC. And if you put in TLC and In Vogue, there's no way Destiny's Child will win.
It's not this is not a versus.
Even Escape. That's not fair.
This is not a versus. I'll go first.
Can we leave Destiny's Skanks out and say TLC and In Vogue?
Sure.
I'm with TLC.
Look. TLC and Escape. I'll go first. Okay. TLC is Dear Lie. Dear Lie for TLC. And for Escape, My Little Secret. I'm done. I'm gonna let y'all go.
TLC, the whole Crazy Sexy Cool album, plus the Fan Mail album. Now, whatever Escape got, ain't none of my business.
The whole album.
It's not a versus.
The whole Crazy Sexy Cool and the whole Fan Mail album, yes.
So, what's your favorite song?
Challenge me in the comments.
So, what's your favorite song?
What's your favorite song?
Who would you listen to from cover to cover? That's my answer.
It's not a versus, Terrence.
But that's my answer.
Girl.
That's my answer.
You know what? I'll go. I'll the fuck go. TLC for me would be from their first album, Baby, Baby, Baby. That's my
I hate you, Scotty. I hate you. That was my choice. I was going to say because I required plenty conversation with my sex. You know, I'm just saying.
God. But Escape is Do You Want To?
Well, for me,
I got TLC all in the comments. I see Escape twice.
Scotty, did you say your Escape favorite song?
Yeah, it's Do You Want To?
Oh,
I do love that.
Well, let me go. TLC, which is Baby, Baby, Baby. That's my favorite. Because I do require plenty of conversation with my text. My favorite Escape song is Run to the Arms of the One Who Loves You. I love that. So them women sang that song. like it was the last song that they was going to say. They sang that "Run to the Arms of the One Who Loves You."
Well, only if we're gonna be honest, only 2 women really sung on that song. But and it's a sister, but I'm gonna let it go.
It was the ones who you wanted to sing, the 2 sisters, the Scott sisters.
Now look. I was being nice when I said I was being nice when I said my little secret. But if I'm gonna keep it all the way 100, Tonight by Escape is my shit though.
I love
Tonight is my shit.
I love Tonight, but it was Run to the Arms of the One Who Loves You. That's my favorite.
For me, for real, Escape.
When I was in high school, every little girl group that thought they was gonna make it in my high school sang Tonight at our talent shows, and we used to boot them off the stage. Said we don't want to hear that shit no more. Cause every girl group sang that, and every boy group sang "And If I Ever" by Shy, and we were sick of it. We used to throw shit at them. But I'm sorry.
For me, I'm gonna be real. Escape, I would give "Feel So Good" for Escape. That is my song. Okay. And for TLC, I would do "Let's Do It Again" off the Crazy Sexy Cool album. That's my favorite.
Wait, Terrence, look at Scotty. The look he was giving you. I'm sorry, he was giving you a look.
What? Why are you looking at me like that for?
I don't know.
Because you said "Feel So Good." That's one of my least favorite Escape songs. "Feel So Good."
Oh, I'm sorry. I like "Feel So Good." Well, listen, when it comes to TLC and Escape is my least favorite. So be glad that I thought of a song when it came to them against TLC.
Wow.
So I gave you a song.
Go ahead, Jamar.
Well, for Escape, Escape is going to be "Who Do I Run To?" And TLC is "Unpretty."
Yes, I love "Unpretty." I do.
Wow. Unpretty?
Yeah, I love "Unpretty." "Unpretty" got me through a lot of shit when I was a little girl.
It's not bad for me. I don't have a problem with "Unpretty." It's just...
It makes you feel
Janae, Silk versus Shy is not fair because Silk has more of a catalog to me than Shy. Even though my favorite
it's me. Shy do you want to come up here? I'll send you the link. Well, I thought I did.
Jamar, my favorite Shy Jamar, you may not.
And my favorite Silk song is "Luke."
Jamar, you don't know who Shy is. Shy is the group that song "If I Ever Fall in Love."
That's the song.
No, that's my favorite song they made, baby.
All right, wait. So right quick, gents, I hate to do this. I'm going to jump off and hop over to the Ooze Ladies first to do a little bit of modding there. If you guys are still live, I'll come back. But Terrence, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
And y'all continue with the foolery. All right.
All right. Thanks for coming.
All right.
I mean, listen, y'all, it's no shade to Escape. I love Escape, but I mean, when you putting them up against TLC, you know what the best music female. Anyway. You know, they all up in Guinness Book of World Records and stuff. I mean,
you can't put Escape against TLC, so
yeah, that's not a fair fight because TLC, I mean, is the greatest female group of all time.
Yeah.
I said that it's the greatest singing female group of all time, but when you put the numbers, nobody's coming at TLC.
The missus and the chat said Drew Hill versus Boyz II Men.
Oh,
my Drew Hill.
Now, if you're gonna do Boyz II Men, you're supposed to do Boyz II Men versus Jodeci. But if you gonna put Drew Hill versus Boyz II Men, I'll go first. My favorite Drew Hill song is 5 Steps.
Oh,
it's
mine too.
5 Steps for me. They sang that song.
Yeah.
My favorite Boyz II Men is a tie between Pretty Brown Eyes and Water Runs Dry.
Water Runs Dry is my favorite.
did me in ways when they was on that fucking desert and Sean Stockton was singing them high parts on Water Drive, Rush Drive, and then listen, pretty brown eyes, you know I see. Oh God, pretty brown eyes is my shit. I don't know, y'all. So yeah, those two songs for me, for Boys to Men.
I mean, truth be told, I didn't have much exposure to Drew Hill like that. But
Drew used to sing that. Them always say
some of the songs that I could probably do Jagged Edge before I could do Drew Hill. But for Boys to Men, On Bended Knee.
Oh my God, Jamar, that is my song too. I'm down on bended knee.
For me, for Drew Hill, it's probably gonna be "Never Make a Promise." Is my favorite song by Drew Hill.
Okay.
And for Boys to Men, it's "I'm Doing Just Fine."
Wait, Pretty Brown Eyes? That is that Mint Condition or is that Boys to Men? I've had a lot of drink.
That's Mint Condition.
It's Mint Condition. It's Mint Condition.
It is. That's Stokely. That is Stokely Williams. That is
for me. Drew Hill, it would be Beauty, and
Beauty. Oh yeah, God damn it! I forgot about that shit.
Boys to Men, I would give it Water Runs Dry.
Water Runs Dry. Boys to Men was such a good listen. Sean Stockton, to me, it was always Sean Stockton for me. A good Boys to Men song, you was gonna start off with Nate. Nate always started it off. Sean came second, and then you was gonna have Wanye that was gonna finish it off. That's just how that was the playlist for boy. That was the whole structure and setup for boy. Earlier Boys to Men, you was gonna have Michael that was gonna have the little interlude in the middle, the little breakdown where he was gonna have the deep voice and talk to you and make your panties wet. But clearly it was Nate, followed by Sean, followed by Wanya. And I was always here for Sean because I like the first tenor. I like the, Sean.
Did y'all know one of the original singers from Boys to Men that didn't make the group went down for murder? He killed his girlfriend.
I think I knew that, but I don't know if I did. Tony versus Mint Condition. Mint Condition got so many. I guess I'm gonna say Pretty Brown Eyes since I got that wrong. We said it was Boys to Men, not Mint Condition. Dear God, my favorite Tony song is a tie between "Lay Your Head on the Pillow" because I love and "Anniversary." Because I just love when Raphael Sadiq say, "Today is a special day." Not just any day, because you can have everything you want your way out. And you provide it, you leave it all in the day. And I can be taken.
I think for me, the Mint Condition is probably going to be "You Send Me Swinging." And
Stokely Carmichael could do no wrong in my eyes. Stokely, not Carmichael Williams, excuse me, Carmichael, civil rights activist.
And for Tony, it will probably be "It Never Rains in Southern California."
Yes, that was my shit too. They tell me.
Raphael Sadiq be singing down. Y'all want to say Raphael Sadiq sings down. Also, you should know.
2 versus total.
Listen, Raphael Sadiq is music director and music producer for a lot of shows that come out now, like Insecure and a lot of shows that y'all see out there right now. He does a lot of the musical directing for a lot of the shows that come out nowadays. So, shouts out to him.
Who would y'all put up against Avant and Darnell Jones? Who y'all got?
Carl Thomas.
Tyrese.
Against Avant and Darnell Jones. Carl Thomas Carl Thomas only had one good album. That was the first one.
And that's all he needed, because Donnell Jones only had one real album. Let's be clear.
He did. It was the first one, Where I Want to Be.
and Carl Thomas's first album was better than Donnell Jones's first album. Let's be clear.
Donnell Jones had an album before Where I Want to Be. Donnell had an album before Where I Want to Be. So that's because something. I
would put Carl Thomas's Emotional against any other song that you about to name from any of those artists.
Oh, child. Okay. I got to hop off. Happy birthday, Terrence. I got to hit it.
It's okay. Thank you so much for coming, Jamar. I appreciate you.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye, hoes.
All right, Jamar.
Child, Jamar got a date. That date pulled up. He said, I got to get the fuck off here with you bitches.
Oh, my God. No, y'all didn't say Lil' Kim versus Foxy. Not, oh, Jesus.
That's always going to be.
I love Foxy.
I love Foxy. I was a Foxy fan more than I was a Lil' Kim. I always was pro Foxy more than I was Lil' Kim.
I love Foxy.
Remember Lil' Kim? Lil' Kim changed her voice.
I love Foxy.
Lil' Kim changed her voice because of Foxy. Because that first album, Lil' Kim had that little kitty, little yin 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 voice, and she heard Foxy, and Foxy came out with that hard, rough nigga voice, and she said, Big told her, yeah, you need to probably change it up and go harder like Fox, because Foxy was killing. In the beginning, Foxy was killing Lil' Kim because Foxy had lyrics. And Foxy was writing her own shit, whereas everybody knew Lil' Kim wasn't writing a goddamn thing.
Hell no, Biggie was.
I'm just saying.
That's what the people say. Don't get mad at me. The people said Big was writing all of her shit.
The Big said that, and Kim said that. Let's be clear. Kim knows she ain't writing that shit.
If you can't say all of it, because if he wrote anything, he wrote hardcore. He was dead after everything.
No. Foxy, tell you, Foxy don't write a goddamn thing. That bitch still can't conjugate verbs in the English language. Let's be clear. Not Foxy, I mean Kim. Kim is still struggling to conjugate verbs. And I'm not taking anything from Lil' Kim because I think even if somebody else writes your shit, because people make fun of rappers that don't write their own shit, but music artists, most of them don't write their own shit either. And so it's all about the perform. I'm all about the performance. You still got to go out there and perform that song. You know what I'm saying? You still got to go and perform that song. And Lil' Kim did that. And so that's why Lil' Kim to me is still great, because she still had to go out there, even though it may not have been her writing, she still had to go out there and perform. But I just always loved Foxy. I was a Foxy.
Well, one of my favorite Foxy verses though was one of her very first verse. Well, it was her first, because that's the first time anybody saw her, was when she was on a remix to one of my other favorite rapper, LL Cool J, his song "I Shot You." That's one of my favorite verses from her when she was on "I Shot You" with LL.
On that song with what's his name, with Touch Me, Tease Me.
Yeah, that's
Case.
Case. Mm-hmm. Even Case, one of my favorite Case songs is with him and Joe, Faded Pictures.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites too.
Faded Pictures. That's one of my songs, right? That was from the movie with Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan, wasn't it? Rush Hour.
Oh yeah, the Rush Hour.
Wasn't that off the Rush Hour?
My favorite from Case is Missing You. That's about it.
That shit. I'm missing you.
Y'all know Joe actually wrote that song though.
Joe,
yeah, you said that.
Joe is one of the best male singer. Joe sings down. I don't see Joe in concert a whole lot. Joe can sing his ass off.
But he also wrote "Softest Place on Earth" for Escape. And if I'm not mistaken, did he have something to do with Angel in Disguise by Brandy.
That's my favorite Brandy song. Angel in Disguise is my favorite.
My favorite Brandy song too.
My favorite Brandy song. Angel in Disguise, Brandy. When that whole, to me, that's why the Never Say Never album is still my favorite album, even though Full Moon is right there. Full Moon is right there with Never Say Never, but Angel in Disguise alone pushes it over. That track, right? I said, what the fuck is this shit, Brandy? The fuck you came out this shit from? Because you know that first album by Brandy was like, girl, what are you doing? It was not like that album. That first Brandy album was not even close. Monica killed that horse. She crucified that horse. But when the Brandy came out with that Never Say Never album, and you listen to some of the deep cuts on that Never Say Never album, I was like, oh, bitch.
Well, let me ask y'all this. Since you brought that up, El Teddy, which was better? Brandy's Never Say Never or Monica's Street Symphony?
I would say Brandy's second album was better than Monica's second album.
I would say
to me, Brandy's first album was horrible compared to Monica's first. Monica's first album is still her best album to me. And I'm gonna say that because her vocals on that first album is so. Monica's first album is still her best album, but Monica's first album is so far above where Brandy's first album, because Brandy could not sing at all on that first album. That bitch couldn't sing at all. But the second album came and she got with Rodney Jerkins and other good writers, and you was like, oh. And Monica, I don't know what happened with that second Monica album, but I was like, yeah, Monica. It was, I'm not saying it was bad, but when you compare it to what the fuck Brandy came out with in that second album, I was like, oh. Have you ever? I'm gonna even say, have you ever? Was good.
I would say this. I'll be fair and say this. I prefer Monica's second album, but sonically, Never Say Never is the best one.
And I'm with you, Scotty. I want to say Monica. Everything because I love Monica way more than I would ever love Brandy vocally. But if I'm being honest, Brandy's second album was better than Monica's second album. I can think of so many cuts on Brandy's second. I was like, fuck. Even Sitting on Top of the World, I was here for Sitting on Top of the World, even though it was a little yin around the house. I was even here for that. I was like, okay.
Me too.
You know, all right. I saw Brandy grow in her runs when she sang "Have You Ever." I was like, okay, you can grow with your little runs, and so that's why when Full Moon came out, she was fully Brandy. When Full Moon came out, Brandy was here and said, "Bitch, yeah, I was working with Never Say Never," but she came out with Full Moon and said, "Bitch, you play your part to me."
In my opinion, I think Brandy had to come better with the second album because Monica killed her with the first album. I'm with you on that. I can listen to Monica's first album and not skip nothing.
Almost Doesn't Count is one of my favorite Brandy songs ever. I love Almost. I don't know. And I know a lot of people who it's something about that Almost Doesn't Count track where she ain't even doing a whole lot. It's just the way that Almost Doesn't Count just vibes. And you just sit there, she just right there in the pocket, and you like, oh yeah, just give me just enough. And it's like I was saying earlier with Mariah. Sometimes you ain't even got to do all of that stuff. If you could just sit there right in the pocket and just sing for me and just give me a good groove and a good vibe, and I can relate to what you're singing about. All of the riffs and high notes and all, you ain't even got to do all that. You could just sit right there and just give a good song.
I agree. CC Freak said, what about soundtracks?
Wait to exhale.
Soundtracks. I could think of so many good. One of the greatest soundtracks was Boomerang. Boomerang had a great. Love Jones had a great soundtrack. Higher Learning had a great soundtrack. You know, back in the day, soundtracks, you had some of the best songs by certain artists came from a soundtrack before it came from their own goddamn album.
That is true. That is true, because when you think about the Soul Food soundtrack, although I love Total,
Soul Food soundtrack. Listen,
Total's best song was "What About Us," and it wasn't on their album. It was on the Soul Food soundtrack.
Wait, soundtrack. It's so many soundtracks where you could say the Bodyguard soundtrack. That was, people will argue that was Whitney Houston's greatest album, and it wasn't her album. It was the soundtrack for Bodyguard.
Right. Every song on Waiting to Exhale soundtrack sounded good though. Every single song on even that spoken word bullshit they had on there, I could still listen to that. I could still listen to that shit.
But no, here's the thing.
Was doing.
No, but here's the thing: the fact that they purposely selected all of these great iconic artists to be on that Waiting to Exhale soundtrack. You had Shaka, you had Hate Aretha, you had Patty. Those three along with Whitney. You had Mary. You had
Brandy.
Tony. You had Brandy. You had you had TLC. You had so many iconic female, all female.
CeCe Winans.
Right. You had Winans, all of them, and Babyface. You got to give credit to Babyface because he did the fuck out of that goddamn soundtrack.
But y'all do know, even with all of those iconic people, they probably stuck like two unknowns towards the end of that album, and even those songs were fucking good.
But it was I credit Babyface with that because and I'm gonna tell you what made the greatness of Babyface. Babyface took a song that was already an iconic, great song like My Funny Valentine. Before Waiting to Exhale came out, My Funny Valentine was in the pantheon of great songs to ever be written. And Babyface said, I'ma just put my own spin to it. And not only am I gonna put my own spin to it, I'm gonna put Shaka on it. And to me, Shaka Khan's version of My Funny Valentine right now is my favorite one. It's better than Nancy Wilson, better than Anita Baker's to me. It's better than all of the first versions of My Funny Valentine I've ever heard. It to me is Shaka Khan's version that she sang from Babyface, and then everybody else. And I love Nancy Wilson, and I love Anita. I was about to windmill for Anita. Y'all. Just saying. The mess. Such a hassle.
Yeah, like soundtracks were like, I think
soundtracks was weird. Like you waited for the soundtrack to come out.
I don't know when the last time you had a soundtrack that was actually that people were buying. I don't even know. I think the last time I heard somebody buying a soundtrack was probably when I was in high school, and that was like between 2003 and 2007. Those are my years in high school. You don't
hear about soundtracks anymore from movies anymore. They never talk about the soundtrack of a movie anymore. I'm thinking about it. I don't hear them talking about, oh, make sure you go get the soundtrack of this movie.
They don't even do soundtracks. It's like it was one movie that they had a soundtrack for, and I only knew about it because K. Michelle did a song on it. But I think Alicia Keys, was it Birth of a Nation? They did a soundtrack, but nobody really.
Right, nobody really paid. And I love me some K. Michelle. That woman sings that. And you talk Kimberly, y'all call her K. Michelle. I call her Kimberly Payton because we were all in school together in Tallahassee. Kimberly sings down. Okay, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Kimberly Payton sings down. Please understand. Please do not disrespect Kimberly Payton. Y'all might not like her antics, but that whore sings down. Kimberly Payton, say what you want to say about her antics. The bitch, sometimes her antics ain't shit. But if you come for her vocal skills, oh bitch, that woman sings down. You cannot argue Kimberly Payton, her ability to hold the
I
mic.
can't wait to hear her country album though.
The
I can't wait
last,
to hear it.
the last soundtrack I ever owned was Bad Boys 2.
That was the
That was my
last one I heard
sophomore year in high
about. That was the
school.
last one I ever heard about.
That
What
was
was
that was
that
the
one?
last one I bought. With Yin Yang Twins, Shake Your Tail Feathers. That was the last one I
Yeah,
bought.
but then again, it was
The one
another
before that was
soundtrack.
the You Got Served soundtrack. That one was good.
The last sound, but see, I thought Bad Boys 2 was the last one that I heard about, but no, it's not. The last one I heard was the Diary of a Mad Black Woman soundtrack, and that's only because I love that song with India Arie, Purify Me. I love that song. And that
Yes.
was all
Oh my
that.
Scotty.
Julia,
That's the only reason why I bought that out.
to answer your question, it's not just because it was his top selling. I'm gonna go with Thriller because Thriller, every cut on the Thriller album was so good, and after that is Off the Wall is a very close second because every cut Off the Wall I think only had like 8 tracks, but every cut on Off the Wall was also so fucking good. But it's still Thriller, and Thriller goes to the top only because of Human Nature.
Yeah.
Human Nature is not my favorite Michael Jackson song. It's my second favorite. My favorite Michael Jackson song of all time has Got to Be There, when he was still with Jackson 5 and they made him do this solo song. Got to Be There is still my favorite. But Human Nature is right. He didn't even write that song. That was written by the group Toto that made the song Africa. They wrote that and they didn't want to do it and they gave it to Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson said, "Oh, I'll take it." And he put his own little spin to it, but still kept the original song. And Human Nature makes.
But have y'all noticed that with artists, some of their biggest songs are the songs that they hated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it always is.
Mm-hmm.
Because
But you know what?
SWV
It's
said
the
they
same
hated.
thing. I'll say
They
this
hated
about as even a reviewer. Some of the videos that I make that I absolutely hate, and I'll be like, I'm about to take this down because I don't like that shit. Motherfuckers be like, "Oh, that was one of your best videos." And I'll be looking like, that was one of my what? I wasn't even
Man,
that shit. I ain't want no parts of that video.
it be
I hate
so many
that shit.
it's so many videos that I hate because
Exactly.
I
And
don't get
motherfuckers
it.
be loving it. And that's why you be like, you be trying to figure out, okay, let me figure out the formula and shit that you be like, okay, I got it right. And they be like, no, we don't see it for that. And shit you just put out there be like, whatever, I don't give a fuck. I don't like this shit anymore. I'm just putting it out. Just motherfuckers be all over it. You be like, I don't like that video at all.
Yeah, I don't like it's like I be thinking about how okay, like for example, like I've been trying to cut back on using the whole bitch word in my reviews because the only reason I'm trying not to use it so much is because I used it a lot during Potomac, and Potomac was just everybody was so sensitive about everything during Potomac. Like everybody was sensitive
They
about
were.
every little
They
thing
were.
they
You
said.
were so right.
So it's like because I had never been accused of disrespecting women before in my life doing videos until then. So I'm like, okay, let me try to back off using the word bitch so much on videos. So I did that. But when Basketball Wives came back on, I said, okay, fuck that. That word gonna be flying out of my mouth every 10 minutes because I don't respect them bitches on there. So it's gonna fly the fuck. It's like when I do those videos, they be here for them. But
And
you
that's
know,
why I want El Teddy to do Basketball Wives. I want him to do it. I want to laugh so bad.
So you
And he
already
won't do it. I don't know
both of
why.
me.
That's going to be his best numbers because they going to be in his comments. Watch what I tell you.
I am from Miami. In Miami, we don't feel the same way about the term bitch as the rest of America. Like, bitch is the way you start a lot of conversations. Like, you can't start a conversation sometimes where I come from without using the term bitch. You know what I mean? It just goes with this start, like saying hello. That's just like when you say bitch, where I come from in Miami. So when people have this whole, oh, how dare you call him a bitch? Bitch, the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Right.
like
It goes with the sentence. It goes with the,
Right.
the pause. And so I know people gonna be upset with me because I remember the venom and vitriol from Potomac. The people did not care for me. these girls were really digging their feet in the sand and making their voices heard, and they had a whole lot to say in Potomac. And I was just not here for it. I was like, y'all are way too vested in these whores who ain't giving y'all a.
I'm like, oh my God. Like, they was so sensitive about everything.
Viewers, we might have been making a little bit of a coin or two, you know what I'm saying, from making a review. These hoes putting comments in here ain't making a goddamn dime off this shit. And they were so out here windmilling.
Yes, they were pissed.
I'd be like, girl, y'all over here real invested. And y'all ain't getting a goddamn thing. At least we getting money from making a review or something like that. And y'all hoes clicking and watching. These girls wasn't doing a goddamn thing, but leaving a comment and not making a goddamn call. I said, God
like they were pissed. Like they were pissed. Like during Potomac, everything was so sensitive. Like every single thing.
Were so sensitive in Potomac. Listen, everything. Ashley Darby. And as much as the Monique fans came at me, the Ashley Darby fans were here for it. Those whores were here for all parts of Ashley Darby and her raggedy ass, sexual deviant ass husband, okay? And her omen baby Damien. Okay, Damien, that baby. Girl, they was here for me. And I was like, girl, y'all need to let that shit go, cause I ain't gonna never like that whore.
Like they used to be so fucking. And then it's like Potomac was terrible. Like that was like I thought Housewives of Atlanta was some bullshit to be reviewing. Potomac was terrible. Like that
Potomac
was with my mental.
It was stressful because you would know. Okay, you would watch the show. And there would be fuckery, and you knew you had to say something about what you saw, and you would be like, I know I can't not say something about what the fuck I just saw, and you would be like, I know these motherfuckers gonna be in my goddamn comment section. I'm not here for it.
That's how I was. That's how I was in this last review that I did for Basketball Wives. That's how I was. I already knew all of the OG fans was gonna feel away about me calling her out, about her attitude. I already knew it. I said that at the beginning of my video. I said I already know everybody about to be in my comments having a hissy fit, and I don't know why. I'm not saying I'm not on her side. I'm just saying a lot of the shit that she started to do, and a lot of the shit people were saying that she did, I'm seeing it. That's all I said. I ain't said I want on her side. I ain't said I won't feeling her, and people still got in their feelings.
But you can't please everybody though, because I noticed that from Potomac. Like first it was okay. Monique fans was pissed at me from the beginning of the season. They were pissed because I was dragging her from the very beginning of Potomac. Then when it came down to the fight, and I held them both responsible for the fight. Then Candace fans were pissed at me then. Towards the end, you know what I mean? It was Candace fans and Monique fans being mad. First, it was Monique fans mad because they felt like I switched over. Then Candace fans is mad at me because they feel like I favor Monique. It's like, bitch.
I'm with you, Scotty. People had dug that because when I first started Potomac, I hated Candace at the beginning. I said on my first review, I don't know who this Candace chick is, but I don't like that whore. I don't know who the fuck. I don't like this whore. Right. And the Candace fans gave me the blues. They were here for all of the smoke.
But then, that's the thing. I never knew she had fans
but then
like that.
before the fight, I called out Monique because Monique to me seemed weak and wouldn't call Candace out at the little sip and see or when they went to go see Ashley's baby. I said, Monique, bitch, you ain't shit. You had all this smoke for her, but you went when the bitch was in front of you, you ain't had shit to say to what's the chick that they kicked off the show? Sharice. Bitch, your bitch ass ain't have shit for her. And so Monique fans gave me the blues. Then when the fight came, y'all already know where I went with that. And you know the most fans drug me for all of my life.
That fight ruined it for me. That fight ruined the whole experience.
Drug me for everything I was worth. I was all kinds of faggots and sissies and homos, and you just mad because you'll never have. Oh God, I was like, girl, really?
I was a woman hater. I hate black women. I want to be a woman. That's why I'm pissed. I don't like my mama. I'm a colorist.
That's their go-to, Scotty. That's their go-to. That every gay man wants to be a woman. Mind you, by definition, wait a minute. By definition, being a gay man, we clearly want no parts of women. We don't want no parts of their anatomy, no parts of their body. So by you saying that we want to be a woman, it doesn't make sense because we don't want no parts of women. We don't want no parts of your titty. We don't want no parts of your cooch. We don't want no parts of your bleeding once a month. We want no parts of being a woman. But you coming at us telling us, oh, we want to be women is not going to hurt our feelings because that's not any part of
or not only that, they'll say some shit like, y'all be dragging women, but y'all don't say nothing about the men. As if I don't sit up and drag Martell on Love and Mayor Chunksville every day.
We go in on the dudes all the time.
Wait a minute, but mind you, for the Housewives, the show is about the women. It's not even about the fucking men. You're dragging the men when we need to, but the show is clearly titled Housewives. So it is about all of the women, but then they got a problem when we talk about the women. Make it make sense now. Make it make sense.
Right.
Every time I see Sir Yardy, who's in the chat, what's going on? Thank you for saying happy birthday to Terrence. But Sir Yardy be in my chat sometimes. Every time I see Sir Yardy, I hate to go here, but I think about the porn star, what's the guy named the Yardy porn star who never shows his face? I mean, even though he got exposed, who be on Twitter and stuff like that, who be banging the kids out. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Huh? The light
with the long dick.
Yeah, and I be wondering, and see, this Yardy got a Jamaican flag just like that Yardy, you know, is Jamaican. And so in my mind, I be thinking, is that the same Yardy that is the?
It might be while you're bullshitting. Is that the same Yardy?
Or start his name is Yardy Style or Yardy Life or something like this. Yardy something. We know it's Yardy. Y'all know you know what I'm talking about.
Oh shit!
Say well, that is not me at all. Laugh out loud. But that's what I think about when I see that name, because I think about.
But you from Jamaica, so you at least got a big dick.
He do, because Yardy got big stuff. I ain't gonna lie, he do got big stuff. I'm just saying. But
do you? I love me some big stuff. Hey, Yardy,
we sure
where
do.
You at?
Well, what was I about to say?
But I don't know. I can't promise y'all. Didn't Chase a Reality Retreat come on? I might review tomorrow. I guess.
Yeah, it came on. I didn't review it last week, but
I was. People got mad at me and started saying stuff about me because I said that Eric James needed to go back to his silverback gorilla encampment at the zoo, and now I'm a colorist because of that. And how am I colorist? The bitch look like a fucking gorilla. Where I'm not.
I take that back. I take it back. Do not review Basketball Wives because you're gonna be a colorist. You go in on if you go in and have on OG, the half of your comments gonna call you colorist, you racist, you fucked up, you foul, you this, you that, yada yada yada. I'm telling you, don't do it. Since you brought that up, don't do it. Them OG fans gonna eat your ass up. Don't do it. Because I already know you.
They already called Dre Simple a colorist because he called him an ape, so they already called him a colorist.
Listen, I'm not a Dre Simmer fan by any stretch of the imagination, but he's not a colorist.
He called him an ape.
This bitch is a fucking monkey. He looks like a silverback gorilla.
Oh, stop!
Eric James No, Eric James do look like he should be in an encampment somewhere. I ain't gonna lie. I remember seeing him and I said,
like,
I want no parts of this conversation.
See, Eric James is a typical Tallahassee punk. He was born and raised in Tallahassee, and I went to school in Tallahassee, so I know the Tallahassee punk when I see one. Them bitches are soft. They like to stir up trouble and start shit and don't got no hands nowhere in America. And they end up getting drugged and beat the fuck down because they talk a lot of shit. And people come to Tallahassee from parts of Florida where people will nuck if you buck. They be talking shit and forget that people come to Tallahassee to go to school from parts of Florida where they're not with all of this talking and bullshit. They will drag your ass. And Tallahassee girls end up getting their ass drugged. I ain't Tallahassee girl win a fight. Them girls can't fight in Tallahassee. I ain't never seen a Tallahassee girl win a fight. They can't fight. They just can't. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just saying. Listen, ask a little baby. Little baby in the chat. She'll tell you about them girls over in the Tampa area that likes to fight and don't be about to fuck you. The Miami girls I'm from, they ain't with all that talking, baby. You could be over there talking. You get to the third word and you be done got skull drug. Because you trying to complete your sentence. And them hoes be done reached over and grabbed you and started dish ragging you. Scotty, you would like to fight. Wait a minute, Scotty. You one of the people that likes to fight too. You know you ain't one of these talking people. You one of those people after a little bit, you ain't here for all this talking. You a likes to fight person.
I don't like to fight.
Huh?
I don't like to fight.
But you will. But you will. But you will. And the bitches over there trying to call themselves saying shit to you. Bitch, get to about the fourth or fifth word, and what you gonna do? Reach out and give up a cut. Reach out and drag that bitch. Scotty, don't play around. Scotty, don't play around.
Oh my God, I cannot. Listen,
I'm just saying.
When you get bullied enough in school, you tend to get real tough. Cause I'll never forget the first time, the first fight I got into was, I think I was in 7th grade. It was this boy next door to me. He used to come over to the house and all this other stuff, and he used to try to, like, you know how when you that young and kids come over, they think they can punk you all the time, and he used to punk me all the time, and I used to let him punk me. But then one day I got sick of him punking me, and we fought in the kitchen and fell into a laundry basket. My mother had just washed clothes, and we fought right on top of her clean clothes.
I was the opposite. I grew up in a big family. And so when you grow up with a big family, you always fighting. Before you go out in the street with the public, you done fought 3 or 4 times in a house. You know what I'm saying? So before you go out to the general public, you done been tried in the fire with your own family. When you got a big. So when a bitch tried it out in the streets, I'd be like, oh, bitch, what? Oh, I was here for all of the fight because they're always size me up because I was always little. I was always very, I didn't grow to I'm not even that tall. I'm only 5'9", but I was 5 feet tall at the beginning of 10th. I think I was 5'1" at the beginning of 10th grade. And I had my growth spurt during 10th grade. I grew up to 5'7", and then in the 11th grade, beginning of the 12th grade, I got to about 5'9", where I am now. But I was always real small, real skinny, always real, slight, skinny. And bitches used to try me, but what they failed to realize was, bitch, I've been fighting my whole I've been fighting these fuckers in the goddamn house all day. Oh, you want to try it? Okay, bitch. And so they always come and try and come for me and try me because they say, oh, he can't fight. Oh, he talk real proper. Oh, he look like a real nerd. Oh, that's what we don't. Okay, bitch. Bring your monkey ass the fuck on. And I was here for it. We'll get the drag and I'll drag a bit. And they'll be like, oh, God, yeah, you don't want to fuck with E. E will fuck you up. He look like he ain't gonna fuck you up, but yeah, you might want to leave him alone. They learn real fast. Yeah, you don't want to fuck with him because he will fuck you up. I want him. I'm like the fuck, bitch. I've been fighting this whole So I know what you're talking about because in my family, them hoes used to be here for it. Yeah. They used to put family first. And once I learned how to fuck them hoes up, when I got in the streets, oh bitch, you coming for me? Okay, let's see how this work out.
I just know that one bully though. That one bully that fucked with me. This was also 7th grade. I don't know what happened to me 7th grade year, but 7th grade year, I just had to fight. That dude would not leave me alone. He had been fucking with me all day from 7:30
to blow his back out. He probably wants you to blow his back out.
Oh, because like I said, it wasn't just like hitting me and stuff like that. Like he was literally like touching on me and stuff and rubbing all on me.
He wants you to blow his back out.
He was doing, and I just be like,
listen, Scotty, see him right now and tell him, let me get some of that shit. Let me fuck you. He'll let you. He'll let you. He'll let you blow back.
It was weird, but you know, at the time I didn't know. I really wasn't realizing it. But when he wouldn't leave me alone, before I knew it, my leg was up here and his nose was bleeding. I didn't even remember kicking him until my cousin told me that I did it. I must have blacked out and kicked him in the nose. That's probably what happened. And I was scared as shit after I did that. But he never came back to school after that.
You know what? One of my subscribers sent me a DM, and I'm just gonna put this out here in the fucking open with 3 of us who are in the Justice League. I had a subscriber send me a DM the other day, and they said, I got an idea for the Justice League. And I was like, what? And they were like, you know, during the summer, y'all should all go on vacation together, and y'all should go, you know, all vacation together and be in like a Airbnb or a house together and get one of the producers from one of the shows y'all reviews to come tape it and put it out on YouTube. And I said, that's never going to happen. And we are reviewers and not people on reality TV shows. And that's just not what we do. We make reviews. We don't become videos that get reviewed. We are the reviewers, not the reviewees. Even if we all get on vacation together, we might go live. We might, you know, make videos on our channel. But what we're not going to do, and this is what I said to them. I said, I can't speak for the rest of them, but I would venture to guess the Justice League would not be okay with someone trying to make a reality show or a YouTube show based off of us hanging out as the Justice League. We would probably just want to have that.
Yeah, like no, because I think when you put a production team behind it, it becomes manufactured, and then it causes issues.
I'm not going to even say it becomes manufactured. I'm just going to say, even if they didn't manufacture it, even if they just take what we did, I feel like for us, we would want that just to be amongst a lot of it to be just amongst us, and for us to just give the people what we allowed to be broadcast, as opposed to just, you know, even though Dr. Monica did tell us she would love for us to come and be at Camp Getaway at some point this summer. Who knows? Hey, watch this. If y'all see us on the episode of Camp Getaway Season 2, we'll be more than glad to take the coin from, what is that, Bravo or We? Bravo. We'll be more than glad to take the coin from Bravo TV. And if they want to, if Bravo TV wants to pitch to the Justice League is not opposed to Bravo TV wanting to do a reality TV series about the Justice League, because I will take their coin. Y'all can say no, You and Scotty could say no, and y'all don't have to be a part. But I'm sure gonna take their coin. Bravo.
Who? I'm gonna be a part of it.
Bravo, Andy, and the people. If they offer me a coin, I'm gonna take their coin.
Shit.
YouTube, I ain't doing that because those people gonna keep their own coin. You know what I feel like? You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna offer us enough on YouTube. But Bravo, Andy, they got a little bit of change. They got a little bit of change to go around. I'll take your money, Bravo, Andy. You know, if you want to offer me some secret popcorn coupons, I'll take
I'm still trying to figure out because there was a lot of people up here the first time when I first asked you. El Teddy, what the fuck did that dude say about me and Jamar that made you have to go the fuck off that night? Because I was there when you went live with Dre Simmer, but after a while I did click off after a while, but I didn't know you had to go off about that.
Roland Rebel came in the chat and then he said something to me. And then he said something about just like I had to go the fuck in on Jamar and Scotty at the G Status reunion. And that's
wait. He did what now?
You
heard him. He said he went in on you and Jamar.
First of all, that's a lie. Number one. Now,
Scotty, you don't even got the Scotty.
Because I didn't see him say that. Because I didn't see his ass say that. First of all, this is a lie. Because when he saw me at the reunion, I didn't even know who the fuck he was. That's number one. Number two, he came to me. No, he didn't come. He rolled up to me. He rolled up to me.
Rolling his wheelchair over Jamar's foot and all kinds of bullshit.
He didn't do none of that. He didn't do none of that. When we saw him at that reunion, we was sitting near him the entire time and didn't even know who the fuck he was. And then after that fucking reunion, me and Jamar was standing outside and he rolled his ass up on us and he had spoke to me. I didn't even know who he was. And I was on the phone I was actually talking to you, El Teddy, because we were trying to meet up with you to go to the pizza place at the time when he did.
I remember.
So he rolled up on us and he said, "Hey, Scotty," and I said, "Hey," and Jamar said, "Do you know him?" And I said, "No, I don't even know who that is." Come to find out, that was him. So he did not go in on neither one of us at the reunion because we were around Devon, around Tramel,
and he had to roll over his foot because he wasn't shit. And all of this, that, and third. And I went in.
He didn't do none of that. He didn't do none of that. That motherfucker was quiet as a mouse and friendly as a motherfucker when he saw me. So I don't know what he's talking about.
Scotty, you don't have to worry.
I'm just saying, don't get your ass on here and lie.
No, Scotty, don't worry. I gathered him. The bitch would bring everything he was fucking worth. Okay, please be clear. Please be clear.
Don't you tell the people that you went in on me now. That never happened. You can't go in on me. You cannot go in on me and you can't walk. Like, you can't do that.
That bitch can't do nothing but roll up on somebody when you're in a fucking wheelchair because you're not running up on us. You ain't walking up on us. You ain't doing a goddamn thing but rolling up on us. And if we want to, we'll push your ass down. And we push that fucking wheelchair down, bitch. And you ain't going no goddamn well.
I can't even believe he lied like that, though. It's the lies for me. It's the lies for me.
Y'all got Tony all wrong. That ain't what he want to do. He really want to bust down Scotty and Jamar.
He wants you to fuck him. He wants you to fuck him.
Yeah, no, he want to bust them down.
No.
He told me he had time.
His dick don't get hard. So how you gonna be a top and your dick don't get hard? I'm just saying.
I'm just saying what the man said.
He said, hey, Scotty, he said you gave him a wink and that you wanted him because you thought he was cute.
You a lie. You a lie.
I'm making that up.
See?
You a lie.
No, he said it. He said, I believe every word of it. He said
what I gave him was a blink because I didn't know who the fuck he was. That's what he got because he didn't get no wink from me.
Roland said, you think my dick don't work, nigga. Come find out.
Scotty,
I got me fucked up.
flip flop with you. He wants to dick in you, and he wants you to stick your big ass dick in him. He wants you to give him all parts and bed. I'm just saying.
Listen, I'm just saying it's the lies for me because he didn't go in on shit. That bitch was speaking and all friendly when he saw me. So no.
Girl, I had to read that woman for everything she was worth on that goddamn lie. I said, the fuck you mean? Bitch, I blacked out for a little bit when I had to read his ass. You know, I'm good for a good reader, but bitch, if I black out.
Jamar was in the chat when he said that.
I don't know. I know Jamar did come in the chat at one point, but I don't know if Jamar was in the chat when he called himself saying stuff. But he was the whole, apparently, he's the whole reason why I had to come on there because dear God, because Dre Simber was playing videos and stuff like that and telling false truths about me, calling me all kinds of pedophiles and all kinds of shit. And I had to go on live and unleash and let go and let God on those whores.
Oh.
And let them know what the was.
Oh, well.
I would love to know what's the beef between you and Dre Simber because it shouldn't be no damn beef.
I don't have no beef with Dre Simber. I don't have no beef with Dre.
I think it's more so about like it's probably something that El Teddy said in the video, and it probably pissed him off.
And that's what I'm saying. It might be something that I said in a video, and I think it stems from when I did the Real Hot Boys of Houston. Like I think the first or second episode when Ken came on, and I said point blank, Ken, I can't take you seriously when you hang around the likes of a Dre Simber, who has questionable abilities in terms of doing the right thing. I'm just saying.
Well, that's probably what that is, but I don't know who watching because people look at lives and run shit back. I ain't dragged Dre Simber not one time up here. I ain't said nothing negative about Dre Simber not one time.
I said on my when I've been reviewing Chasing Dallas the Retreat, I've been good and nice to Dre Simber. Actually,
yeah, I don't have a problem with Dre Simber though. Like Dre Simber, cool. Well, at least on my end, I know me and Jamar may be interviewing him on a prelude, but other than that, I don't have no problem with him. It's that
I don't have a problem. I think reality TV is reality TV, and what that means is when you come on television on the screen, we call it as we see it. If I need to drag you and call you out, I'm gonna drag you and call you out. That don't mean I have a personal problem with you. That means that what I saw on this show that was presented to me after the editing and so forth, I gotta call it out. And if you gotta be drugged, you gotta be drugged. I don't know you from Adam, so I can't have a personal problem with you. It is what it is.
I mean, but you need to, we don't know the dude that goes in a grocery store and rides the hover round personally either, but he has a problem. So I mean,
he has a problem.
That's exactly why he don't see it for you now. What you just said.
But I wasn't saying nothing like that about him until he lied. Like he checked me at their reunion. He didn't check me not one time.
The fact that you said that he be on a hover round.
Right.
So, because I was really nice. I was really being nice because I really wasn't saying nothing about that dude until he decided to put my name in his mouth and say that he went in on me and Jamar at the reunion. He did not.
In a grocery store on a hover round.
So, I'm just saying.
Scotty,
don't be lying. I'm just saying, don't be lying now, because you was very friendly when you saw me. So don't try to say you went in and you did not run over Jamar's foot.
Scotty, the fact that you said that dude be on a fucking hover. And the fact that makes it so funny is because he does be on.
Like I don't know what he own. I don't know what he own, but stop lying. Stop lying.
It's the fact that you're telling the truth that makes it so funny.
Stop lying.
The fact that we know he be on a hover around on at the goddamn public. Oh, well, he lives in Texas, I think. So the goddamn HEB, he be in the goddamn HEB in Texas on the goddamn hover around. We know he does. Girl.
I ain't gonna lie though, that really pissed me off, motherfucker. Don't be lying now, cause you ain't turn me off.
Terrence, I'm going to go watch another Southern University video of their band, the dancing dolls and their horrible uniforms, where they have that horrible dress draping and them little panties that you see their new uniforms.
I hate those.
That shit I'm finna go leave more horrible comments on videos that I see. That shit is ugly.
Those don't get me wrong. The band sounds great. I'm gonna tell you this: them and Jackson State, they gonna be a problem this year. I will say that. But the uniform,
the SWAC conference is about to be everything you want because you got FAMU that has joined the SWAC conference, and FAMU plays Jackson State first game of the season in Miami, where both band directors are from Miami, and both band directors graduated from Miami Northwestern Senior High School in Miami in the hood, and the whole hood is gonna be there for this game. Oh, it's gonna be listen, we're here for it. And then you got Bethune-Cookman, who I don't know if they joined this season or in 2022, but they're also leaving the MEAC and joining the SWAC as well. The MEAC ain't gonna have a guy left in it, but Norfolk and Tennessee State. That's all.
I do know A&T left, Hampton University left. I think Delaware State left.
A&T going to the SWAC or they're going somewhere else?
No, I think A&T. No. Hampton belonged to the Big Ten. No, I think A&T is still in the MEAC.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I know Hampton University not in the Big Ten.
When the MEAC loses both Bethune and FAMU, that's a tremendous loss.
Yeah, it is.
Because all you're left with is A&T, Norfolk State, Tennessee State. Howard, ain't nobody checking for Howard like that.
I check for Howard. No shade to my Bison, but ain't nobody been checking for Howard since the early 2000s. There's no shade.
Little baby, I'm not saying that the MEAC is dissolving, but I think what happened to the MEAC is the same thing that happened to the Big Ten. Everybody's leaving, and not the Big Ten, the Big East. I meant to say the Big East. Remember the Big East Conference had University of Miami, it had St. John's, it had UConn, all of these great schools. And certain universities started to say, fuck with the Big East, we leaving the Big East. It couldn't sustain itself once all of the big institutions left, and now you don't have no more Big East, and that's the same thing that's going to happen to the MEAC. The MEAC was taking.
Sorry, MEAC. It was fun while it lasted.
Because the MEAC was known for not giving the schools all of the money that they should have been giving them, and that's why schools are leaving.
But the MEAC was great for musicality. See, the SWAC is known for blasting. The MEAC is known for their diction, their tone, their musicality. That's what they for.
The quintessential black marching band you think of is MEAC first and then SWAC. But now you got MEAC people going over to the SWAC. So now the SWAC is going to be the quintessential where you want to be HBCU conference. You got FAMU, Bethune-Cookman, Southern, Grambling, Jackson State, Alabama State, Alabama A&M. You got all of these institutions, HBCUs, that are powerhouse HBCUs that people want to see.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Yep. Yep. That's real shit.
All
then
of
you
these
got all
Terrence and Scotty.
You got Perry View.
You got all of these schools where Terrence and Scotty will go to these schools and sit and lay in the quad on their backs to allow the majority of the men that go to these schools to enter their bodies in the middle of the quad or the union of said schools if they wanted to. Okay?
That's real shit. That's real shit. That's real shit. I'm for real. That's real shit.
Right there. Quiet as it's kept, I'll be right there. I ain't gonna even lie.
I know it. Teddy gonna be right there. Where's Teddy?
I already got my tickets to the game. Lil Baby, let me know because I already got my tickets for that game in Miami for the FAMU Jackson State game in September. I already got my tickets. I'll be sitting by the FAMU March 100 band with the FAMU Alumni Band Association. So, and I'm buying tickets for. We will have.
You might want to sit with them.
So let me know, Lil Baby. I'll be right there with you. We can meet up and have a great ass time. Don't worry, Lil Baby.
I might come too, but I'm gonna be on Jackson's side. No shade. No shade. But Sonic Boom, they ain't come to play no goddamn games for FAMU. That's one motherfucking thing about it. FAMU, Jackson State and Princeton J Sets.
Terrence, in the stands, it's gonna be a battle. You'll want to. Both bands are coming with it in the stands. On the field, they have two totally different concepts. So both of them are gonna bring a show on the field where it just depends on what you like. But in the stands, both of them have catalogs where they can pull out whole catalogs and say, "Bitch, what you want?"
I heard Jackson State play Thorn Song. I'm so.
I love Jackson State intro to Lion King.
Yes.
Circle of Life.
Circle of Life.
Circle of Life that Jackson State plays.
Yes, they get it every time.
Circle of Life.
No.
I ain't gonna even lie. Them always play Circle of Life. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell you.
You hear Southern play the Bold and the Beautiful theme song?
Mm-hmm.
I live. I said Southern better come the fuck through for the Caucasians.
Listen. I'm not doing this with you.
Yeah, but you're right. Them damn dolls uniforms, I hate them. I hated them since they first brought them out in 2015. I said, what the fuck is that?
We're going to have to do a separate video breaking down the current HBCU marching band, where we are right now with HBCU marching band. We're going to have to do a breakdown of the SWAC versus the MEAC and how the MEAC just got decimated.
Right, and before our very eyes, right?
So we're going to have to do a whole video about that. So, but anyway, Terrence, we've been on here like 3+ hours, almost 4 hours. We doing one of Scotty numbers. Scotty be on.
Y'all, we about to get off here.
Scotty be on for 8, 9, and 10 hours. I don't know how you do it, Scotty.
That's a live. That's. I've seen people do lives for 9 and 10 hours, and I don't do that over here.
I don't do that over here either.
No, Scotty. I don't see you clearly do live well over 4 hours.
No, I have not.
Scotty,
it's
it is 3 at the most. You may catch me at 4, but it's 3 at the most. Now I ain't
subscribers, Scotty. I guarantee you they'll tell you different.
Okay.
Has Scotty ever done a live more than 3 hours?
That's a lie. Okay.
Put a 1 if he has, put a 2 if he has not.
That's a lie. Just like that hover around dude is a lie.
Wow.
Oh, don't worry, the subscribers don't lie. Watch all these ones up in the chat.
These folks ain't finna answer you. They finna go to sleep.
Watch all these ones in the chat because you have done live well over 3 hours. Hell, your lives on Mondays with the panel be more than 3 hours.
The damn show do.
What?
Not really.
It does. Yes, really. Yes, really.
Tara, shut the fuck up. Shit.
Well, I'm sorry, they do.
There we have it. Lil Baby just said one, and Lil Baby doesn't.
You know what? I am done. Everybody want to lie today. I'm done.
Nobody.
I'm done.
Lil Baby doesn't lie. Lil Baby doesn't lie. She is right. True.
I'm done.
Lil Baby was a mod on my channel, and then became a mod on Terrence's channel. She doesn't lie. Desiree put a one as well. That's
wait a minute, Terrence. Terrence, I know somebody in the comments said that, but they talking about you gonna be mad if you watch Growing Up Hip Hop. I'm guessing the finale came out. We don't review that show no more, child.
I don't review that shit no more.
I don't review Growing Up Hip Hop. That shit is horrible. I saw Flocka the other day. Last week I saw Waka Flocka. I was at Publix and I was in the line behind him. I didn't even know who he was at first in Publix. And I was in line behind him. And he was telling the little cashier chick that I was behind him with over in my area. Oh, I had to take my Cadillac to the Cadillac dealer because it's a Cadillac dealership right by the Publix. Oh, and I walked over here from here. Bitch, don't nobody give a fuck who you are. You haven't had a relevant song in the last 10 years. You haven't had relevance in social media in 10 years. He ain't have on nobody's mask or anything, so he wanted to be seen and wanted people to acknowledge him. And the people there looked at him like, can you hurry up and get out of line?
Right, bitch, wear your mask.
Because I'm trying to pay for my shit and keep it moving. And he wanted to be so relevant. Yeah, I'm Waka Flocka. And the lady was like, so your total is, mind you, the bitch bought 5 50-cent bags of chips. You know how they had a little 50-cent chips? That you would have thought this bitch was out here buying some expensive. The bitch bought $2.50 worth of the 50-cent chips. And I get did something. Girl, if you don't go sit your raggedy ass the fuck down somewhere, Waka Flocka, girl, we don't respect you. We don't know who you are. We don't care who you are. Get the fuck out of line and go on back about your business. Cause you and your dyking ass mammy, Deb Etney, ain't shit.
On that note, we about to end this live, you guys.
Cause Deb Etney voice is deeper than all our voice on this screen. Everybody on screen has my chromosomes, and Deb Etney tells us she had XX chromosomes.
You know what, Terrence?
This was a lot of fun. I love and appreciate everybody that came to rock with me on my birthday. Shout out to all of the cash apps.
Shout out to who said I have a Cadillac and I'm a teacher. That's no flex, sir. Okay. Girl, you out here like you flexing. Like bitches are checking for you. We ain't checked for you since 2012. The fuck? What are you talking about? Right, not even you. My name is not Tammy Rivera. So I don't care what the fuck you got going on. Your raggedy ass, dyking ass mammy don't care what the fuck you got going on.
I love you guys. I love on you guys. Thank you so much for the cash apps and the super chats. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. Y'all made my birthday a lot of fun. I appreciate the Just Us League for coming up here and some of the members from the panel. I definitely appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Y'all are great. Y'all are awesome. Continue to be blessed. Continue to be great. Do great. And yeah, until next time, We're gonna holler at you later because El Teddy don't know how to act. So I'm gonna holler at you.
You forgot about Scotty, right? You forgot Scotty was out of order the whole time.
I'm gone, y'all. I'm gone for real. Bye.
I love y'all. Y'all be good. We gonna holler at y'all next time. Thank you guys. I love y'all. Bye. Lord Jesus.